Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, G.A.P.
Yo, this is Swerve, a.k.a. Big Chief.
And your boy, Gray.
Little Chief.
Little Chief, not today, bro. It's 420, baby. This is my day. Big Chief.
No, I was calling Gray Little Chief since he came out.
Little Chief. Ain't little.
Pause.
All
right, fellas, what you guys been up to? We about to hit episode 300, fellas. What we gonna do for 300? We gonna do it live.
What is this episode right here? This is 298?
This is gonna be 298.
Hey.
All that was practice, guys.
300.
Now we're really about to start. 300 is actually episode 1.
Now we're really about to kick it in the drive.
Really kick it into gear. All that shit before, that was just the warm-up.
All that shit was practice.
Okay,
Who knows what's going to be happening for episode 300? We don't know what's going to be popping 2 weeks from now.
You should have told me that. We could have made it a thing. I wanted to do.
We could do something.
20, bro.
Let's do like we could do like a drink champs type of thing where we're taking shots for every time Nate says.
No, I wanted to do like an actual event.
Oh, you mean like a live event?
Yeah, or something.
Ain't nobody coming to that shit, nigga. What you talking about?
You throw something up here. You don't think so?
No,
that would be the way to do it, though.
Yeah, it would be if we had a big audience.
Nate got a whole house. We could get Nate get his whole house. We invite people over. We can get 50 people over to Nate's house.
And just throw
free rolls. We recording. People walking around drinking.
The kids, they're gonna pull no what's name.
Them kids will be all right. I told you got to introduce them to the life eventually, right?
Yeah,
they don't have to smoke and drink. They just have to know. They just have to know that when they see the weed and they smell the weed, that this ain't for them. This is grown people.
They already
shit.
know because their parents is irresponsible and got a big painting on the wall with a big bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a painting. It could mean all sorts of things. I mean,
so they don't ask you what that painting is on the wall?
No,
they know. They already know what it is.
Yeah.
They know.
Them kids not stupid. They know.
Them kids look at that painting and say, "I got one of those."
Yeah.
Junior be like, "Shit." Little do he know, I'm about to roll up a fatty as soon as I walk out this door.
I think it's one of those things where you could stigmatize it, you could not stigmatize it. You just teach your kids not to use it, or it is that, just like alcohol or anything else. But if you try to make it hide it away from them, then your kids just go around you, that type of shit.
So why are you trying to hide it?
I'm not hiding it, but I'm not having a whole party theme for you, man. Are they,
But you want me to have a party?
They're still young and impressionable. You have no young kids around for that. So that it makes sense. Or we rent out a spot you can do like that.
Yeah, we could do that.
So
I ain't got no money.
Yeah, exactly. That becomes we mid recession right here. That has to make sense.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen. But fellas, what you guys been up to this past couple of week or so? Nate.
Oh, you want to know me?
Yeah, you the family.
What has I been up this past weekend? Weekend just apparently went by, man. Not knowing my end. What did I do this past weekend? I feel like I don't know if it was last episode or the one before last. I was saying celebrate the 10th birthday of my youngest son.
Mm-hmm.
That was last weekend.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So I didn't say that on the last episode, right?
No, you. I guess you were supposed to go to the theme park, but he was like, "It's too expensive. We're gonna go next week." Did y'all end up going?
No, we're going at the end of the month.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was it. Yeah, as we get ready to celebrate my oldest son's birthday next weekend. So that's it. I didn't do not much, man. Just chill around the house, do some shit like that. Rearrange the garage. That's about it. What y'all been up to?
Me, I did pretty much the same thing.
Go ahead.
I did pretty much the same thing. Just organize stuff. I got one of my wife's friends, a couple coming over here tomorrow for the weekend. I guess the husband, or baby daddy, whatever he is, he's a musician, so he got a gig in Tampa, so they're staying here for the weekend. So I was just getting their room ready. And
what kind of musician?
I don't know. He's in some type of band. I'm assuming he plays some type of instrument.
Okay.
He ain't a rapper.
That's what I thought. I was like, y'all niggas calling rappers musician now?
Nah, ain't no rapping musician. I doubt he raps. But yeah, that's it. Just pretty much getting the house ready for our guests coming over.
Does a musician mean you only have to play an instrument? What do you mean?
Yeah.
That's not true.
A rapper's not a musician, right? A rapper's a artist.
Technically, they call them musicians, but
Yeah, they call them that too, yeah.
well, no, do they? I don't think so.
If you're not playing them, I guess.
I think as long as you make
Musician,
music, you're a musician.
I would say you'd
Yeah,
have
but
to
if you're rapping, you're not playing music.
I would have to say
You're a
you have to be
lyricist.
like instrumental into the production as well to be considered a musician. Because if niggas just showing up and rapping, I'm not calling you a musician. I'm calling you a rapper.
But they do that for singers though. It's the same shit.
So would you call Metro Boomin a musician?
Oh, Massachusetts, he's a producer, of course. Your producers are always going to be musicians because they use instruments.
Yeah, I would say he's a Western. Producers are considered musicians.
Yeah.
Even if they're just using their computer to make
They're
these
using
beats.
that. They also use the piano and shit.
Yeah.
The electric piano and shit like that. So I guess
The fucking the speaking of Metro Boomin, the trailer to his last album, the was it Heroes and Villains?
The shit with old man Freeman.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking DC trailer, like a DC movie trailer. You ever seen it?
Yeah,
I think
It's like
I
a
did catch
6-minute
it.
trailer.
Yeah, I did see
That
it.
shit was fucking fire. That was a fire ass album rollout. The album in itself was dope. Metro is a beast, man.
All right, Gray, what you been up to? Because this nigga, there's a structure, Nate.
Oh my bad, I didn't look go there. I didn't go there.
I mean, for me, like I ain't really been doing nothing different. So same thing. Work, school. That's it.
same old bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a different day.
Same old. Today's 420, fellas. What y'all on? What y'all on?
Can I explain what I fucking did this weekend? God damn, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm on a brownie right now, so I'm a little bit discombobulated.
Yeah, he's trying to see what that weed be about.
I'm really out of order. I really thought he would already. Go ahead.
So this past weekend, I did that dad life shit. That was a 1-year-old that had a birthday party. We hit that up. I don't know, bro. I'm not going to them shits no more, bro.
Okay, but now you're throwing them. You see, these are shits that I already told you. If there's really nothing for you to do there, you're just there. It's for support.
I get it. I get it. I don't have to show up, right? I would consider my wife as my representative.
That's what I used to do. Yeah, that's it.
So, because I get there, I'm like, bro, what am I supposed to do, bro? Because when
Whose
you get
people
there,
are these your wife's people or your people?
Technically they were my friends.
So you can't send the wife. You got to go first.
No, I don't. I just gotta send the wife and the baby.
That's it. You send on the
The
behalf.
baby
It's like
is
the
an
king.
extension of me, bro.
The king. It's like the king back days. That's how I used to feel. I said I said you to represent me.
Yeah, it don't be nothing to do. It's different how I'm gonna throw his first birthday party. I'm gonna have something for the adults to actually like alcohol, edibles, and all types of shit for the adults. But when you go to these 1-year-old birthday parties, they don't really do nothing. They don't really have nothing for their parents or older people to do.
They expect you guys to be civilized adults and actually just sit there and watch your kids and take care of your kids.
That's
not be under the influence while you're watching your kids.
Nah, I'm not gonna have people suffering like that, bro.
That's good. That's very kind of you.
Especially at a 1-year-old birthday party. Like at a 1-year-old birthday party, what can the kids really do? Kids can't really do nothing.
So really, the question is, why are we throwing parties for 1-year-olds?
Because it's a milestone. It's the first one.
The first one. The day he was born was his first birthday. That's his first birthday.
Yeah, and this is the first one that.
You remember what I was telling
you
y'all
can
about
actually
how
see.
your age works?
You did, yeah, you did. Is
This is a perfect example right here. His first birthday was the day he was born.
So that was the point you're making.
So really, when that 1 year, he's actually working on year 3.
It's 2.
Oh, exactly. That's the math that I was supposed to up. Yeah, when you start doing that math.
See, that means on his first, what you're calling his first birthday is actually his second birthday.
Yeah.
And that means every second past his first birthday, he's working on year 3. Because right now he's on 2. He's working on year 2. Because the second he was born, he was working on year 1. On his first birthday, actually, yeah, he's working on year 2. On his second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I skipped the year. I skipped the year. My bad.
So yeah, I guess the first one is like most people do the same theme first year around the sun. So I guess that's what you're celebrating is the kid actually traveling around the sun for the first time, first year.
Are we actually traveling around the sun? Is that really how it happens?
Yeah, nigga, that's how planets work.
I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't never been in outer space, so I don't really know how they work. I just take whoever's word you're taking. That's whose word I'm taking.
Yeah, just like you don't know if the Earth is flat, but you ain't gonna walk around like Kyrie, are you? And say the Earth is flat. You're not taking that word.
I just go with the general consensus. If we all just gonna say it's round, then I'm gonna go with what everybody else is saying. I'm not gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna be the dumb one.
Gray's against general consensus. You know that. So there's that.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes you just got to go for it. You just got to go with that general consensus. You don't want to be the crazy guy.
Gray, you got to turn on your mic.
We can't hear you, bro. You're muted. You're muted on the Zoom app.
He put his mouth closer to the mic. He gave it a little lick.
Sometimes you got to be that guy to stand up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be that lone one. You know.
You got to be a martyr.
Yeah. You got to be. There's always a retarded nigga.
Can't go with everybody else, man. If everybody going off the cliff, you know what I'm saying? You gotta.
But would you not question why is everybody going off this cliff? They must know something. They must know something.
I'm not just gonna follow them blind.
There must be some good shit over that cliff, bro.
That's why there's the 1%.
It's called missing your blessing. That's what it's called.
There's probably a bunch of dick sucks at the bottom of that cliff.
Exactly.
The blessings doesn't fall on the 99%. Usually it's the 1% that gets all the blessings. The majority usually loses.
All right, bro. Whatever you say, bro. You got it. You got it. It ain't math. The math ain't mathing.
Hey, there's a 1%. Right, so,
where do you establish, Gray? You just like every other nigga, bro. You a podcasting nigga. Where do you establish that shit, bro? You just like every other nigga.
Not really.
I come to that realization a long time ago, bro. I'm just like every other nigga, bro.
What does that mean?
Nah.
It means we do the same shit every other nigga do.
You might think you're
really.
You might think you're smart.
Special. You're not special.
I'm not saying I'm smarter. I'm not saying I'm smarter. I'm not saying I'm bigger. I'm better.
Judo's hitting you with that. You think you're better
stronger. No, I don't.
What was worse if somebody told that?
I'm just saying we have different views, just like Drake says. Yeah, we're in the same
Drake
building,
said.
but we got different views.
That nigga hit you with a Drake caption.
That's how that is, man.
What we got now? I want to jump into the question of the week.
Yeah, we can.
Sure.
What you got for us this week?
I don't even have this shit pulled up, but hold up. All right, for the question of the week, this came from the whole Chance the Rapper getting, I guess, busted, getting some cheeks at this little carnival thing that he was at. Is dancing with women at carnival okay for married men or women to do? Is it okay for women married or not?
Okay, so
married or not?
I guess is it okay for married people to be dancing at carnival with people that are not their spouse?
Yeah.
All right. What's your view on that?
Absolutely. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
You don't see nothing wrong with it?
No,
until
especially if you're
it's your wife. You just saying that because your wife don't be out and about.
My wife isn't exactly on the carnival culture, but if she was
your
part
wife
of the
don't shake
culture,
ass. That's why you don't have a problem with it.
It's a culture. It's part of It's you. If you brought up on the island, there's people that go out there dance, put on the carnival clothes, they dance. There's couples, their husbands and wives doing that.
Okay, so
there's guys out there dancing too during carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're dancing with women who are not their wives, but their wives are probably dancing with.
That's what I'm telling you. So that's
possibly. I mean, I think it's on a.
And there's plenty of times where there's just guys are dancing with their wives at home. They don't mind, or their wives just watching because they don't either have the juice or don't want to participate, but they watch it as an entertainer. But that back home, back in the islands, that shit's big there. It's not something crazy to be dancing at Carnival if you're married or taken or anything like that.
Do you think?
I think over here it looks crazy.
Do you? I guess I would say it's not an issue, but do you think if your significant other is with you at Carnival, you're still gonna have the fun you would have without your significant other being there?
I think it depends on
you already know
what y'all agreement is, what y'all arrangement is. Y'all know every marriage is not the same.
True.
You already know the turn up's different when you have no supervision, so you can't say it would be the same. Obviously,
I don't even know that part because I feel like if my wife is there's probably more chance of me getting cheeks. Because women, they want to give each other cheeks all day long.
This is true.
So she's gonna be attracting the cheeks. I might slide in and get some of the cheeks. See how that works?
That's
true. I
true.
guess. But Chance the Rapper was out there in Jamaica in this carnival, and my dog was having a good time, and he had a little dance, and the internet was erupting because he's a married man. Why single people always in married people business?
Exactly. What they need to do is
vice versa can be said though. There's friends of the pod that feel like you married niggas are getting a little elitist.
What?
You married folks are getting a little. Y'all speaking a little too brazen.
Well, that's the thing. We've been there. They haven't been here.
That's true.
That's a good point right there. We've been on both sides. On both sides.
Yeah, we understand.
So that's why I can talk about it.
Tell them friends of the pods to get a ring.
Yeah,
and then they could start talk spicy all they want to.
Before I was married, I wasn't talking about married people. Shit, it wasn't my business. But I was one single, so I can talk about some single people doing dumb shit.
You ever been single with while you were single and been with a married person?
Nah, I never had the luxury.
What'd you say?
Hold on. What?
Have you ever fucked a married woman, bro?
Yeah, pretty much.
You have commit adultery is what you're saying. Right?
That's not adultery,
not adultery
unless you're married. If you're the single one, that's not adultery. She's committing.
Exactly.
I'm not helping nobody. She's committing adultery. If I'm single, I'm just living my life.
I don't think I never bust down a married woman other than my wife.
I love it.
Yeah, I never. When I was single, I never. What about you, Swerve?
I was a wild boy back in the days, so But you know what? The married women, they're gonna try to trick you just like married men do. They're gonna try to tell you all types of stories about how the shit ain't working and how they just need attention or all this other bullshit.
What about you, Greg?
Back when I played the field,
No, I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. No.
Even in the Army, how's that fucking work?
Navy.
Navy. Yeah, they don't do
Those
that shit.
It happens. It happens.
They can't even beat their meat in the Navy,
You know, Navy niggas don't get no ass.
It's ass all over the ship.
Discipline.
Hold on. See, this is a problem with non-military people. Always think they know stuff about the military.
Yeah, inform us.
Let me know. Wherever the military is at, wherever the military is at, you already know bitches attracted to military niggas, especially niggas in uniform. They go to the club.
That's when you're off the boat. Civilians are attracted to niggas
on the
uniform.
boat too.
When you're on the boat, everybody's in a uniform.
On the boat too. It happens on the boat.
Yeah, but everybody's in a uniform though.
Not all the time.
Yeah, you telling me that?
See, y'all don't know. That's what I'm saying.
telling me
So
the
when
chick
you're wearing the uniform, it's literally a pussy magnet.
You telling me the chick with the same
you don't wear that you don't wear that uniform 24/7. You get to take that uniform. It's nothing but a regular job, except you're on a boat, just like the marine merchants. Not much different. Some similarities, but not much different.
But I assume all the women know, even when you're walking through your regular day wearing your regular clothes, they know that you're in the service.
Yes, of course. A lot of time they can tell, bitch, you usually you have a haircut, you shave your beard, you won't look like everyone else out of town. Where you walk, where you behave, all that. The car you drive, most likely you drive the nicer cars.
Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck
That's
are you
facts.
talking about?
That's
bro?
facts. That's facts.
How you drive the nicer car? You don't make more money. What the hell is you talking about, B?
Sometimes
hold on.
people are more
On average, military make I wouldn't say they make the most money, but it's a large group that make like, a good decent amount of money where like you could tell like you have like a 19-year-old coming straight out of high school making like what 60, 70, 80 straight out of high school compared to like the other 19-year-old compared to his peers. You'll see a difference.
Most military are coming straight out of high school. I mean, most military, they go straight out of high school, they go to the military. They get that Charger.
Yeah, niggas ain't driving no nice shit. Niggas driving regular American-made shit.
No, these are more high second tier.
Compared to your other like 19-year-old.
Yeah.
18, 19-year-old. Come on, man.
I don't know if you know.
They'll already have their place.
I don't know if you know.
Compared to the college, compared to the student going to college. Come on.
I don't know if you know the newer 19-year-olds. Niggas is scamming.
Yeah, now. Well, now. But I'm talking about like, okay, back in like 05, 06, 07. I mean, that was like clear. The women could see that shit. In fact, it was to a point where like nigga used to come in somewhere like just join the military. They'll be able to stay with like, a nigga baby mama for free. All they got to do is just buy like a little gallon of milk or some cereal, some snacks, and they get to just like chill there, lay there.
Hey, that's a deal.
Like, ain't even got to pay rent. Bro, I got stories, bro. I could tell y'all some stories, bro. Like,
yeah, let me know.
Don't assume, man.
I don't know. I don't know many people that join.
You don't know exactly.
What you mean, nigga?
I was there for 8 years. Like, you gonna?
Yeah, but I don't see people joining the military and then are living this lavish life, nigga. It's not like
I'm not saying lavish, but most likely compared to like their peers, they'll be doing better compared to their peers.
It depends on what you call doing better.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I feel military automatically make some almost like middle class because they will have there's plenty of gateway stuff they're able to jump from being able to get property,
especially right now. Exactly,
yeah, so
like
military.
You got healthcare one.
Yeah, military.
A lot of time you come in with a bonus too. You go on deployments, you could turn off your cell phone. You could like tell your landlord that okay, I'm about to head out to sea. So they'll postpone your rent for like a good like 6-7 months, even up to a year. You come back, you ain't spending none of that money. All that shit just sitting in your bank account. Now you ready to splurge. Come on.
Come on, man. Besides my dog. My dog did this 8 years. You know what he's talking about?
I'm telling you about this. Like,
I don't know. It's not what you making it out to be, Gray.
I'm not saying they're the richest. They're like, but
we
like,
want to know
average,
how many times
they're doing better than most people.
Per month did you get to beat your meat on the boat?
They're not allowed to do that.
Just as many times as any other nigga get to beat their meat anywhere else.
I don't know about
that. Like,
we heard we heard it wasn't allowed.
I'm pretty sure it's forbidden on that shit, bro.
How the fuck can someone stop you from beating your meat? How?
There's a meter watcher.
How are you gonna stop me?
Same way they stop you from beating your meat inside the middle of Walmart. It's frowned upon, nigga.
Do something about it.
We got a guy on patrol walking around making sure niggas don't beat their meat. Oh, nah.
The fuck y'all on?
I see that motion on them sheets. Slow down now.
All right, rolling back to the carnival and what's name. I guess it's not what's name because my wife been to carnival in Trinidad before, and I'm pretty sure she was out there shaking ass.
But she could have possibly been shaking ass with girls the whole time.
I'm pretty. Come on,
it's possible.
So you're okay
girls
with
don't go to the clubs and just shake their ass
guys?
With girls all the time?
It's carnival,
a whole night
bro.
of them having a great time and literally just shaking ass on girls. That's not believable.
So you're okay with her shaking ass with girls or guys?
Yeah, that's the double standard. That's the double standard I'm
talking
for.
about carnival.
You're significant of it, yeah.
Remember, we're this is in the realm of carnival and that culture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in that culture, yeah.
So yes, I'm pretty sure she's out there shaking ass. And some
I'm sure she is. But is she shaking ass like in the club? She's in the club with her friends, shaking ass with her girlfriends.
This is carnival, nigga. Ain't no shaking ass like in the club at carnival, nigga. You ever seen carnival?
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
They got the G-string, they got the little feather, all that stuff, all that decoration.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can do all that you want to, but there's a difference between
all that stuff. Yeah,
there's a difference between a man standing behind you and a woman standing behind you.
Nigga, you listen. If you're at carnival,
and most of them just wearing the same.
You're
thing.
not gonna be able to stop every man from jumping behind you when you shaking your ass. Pause. As a woman,
I'm pretty sure all you got to do is stop shaking your ass.
Yeah, but
When you feel that meat, you stop.
Nigga gonna get at least 2 bounces. Easy.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. If the stopping occurs, then we're good with that. At least we know she had an agreement with her husband. Hey, I'm not gonna be out here shaking ass on these dudes, but I am here to have a good time. I just want to shake my ass. Go ahead, shake your ass.
I'm pretty sure it's because you don't understand the culture of carnival.
Yeah, you're not.
I understand. I understand when your spirit moves you to shake your ass. I understand that.
Yeah,
I
nigga, that
listen
means
to when Juvenile back that ass up comes on, that same feeling that those girls get, I get that same feeling too because I know they're excited. I know they're looking for somebody to bounce on.
And you tell them you always got behind somebody after Juvenile,
but
right?
At the same, yeah, you're right.
And guess
but
what?
At the same time,
you sticking your penis in married women. You think married women ain't dancing out here shaking ass?
I understand this. That I'm just telling you,
It's
there
the
are
irony,
married,
right?
I'm telling you, different marriages have different situations.
Okay,
so if there's a situation where a man and a woman are together, and the woman is like, you know what, I'm here to have a good time. I can shake my ass, but I'm just not gonna shake my ass on dudes. You don't think she can stop herself from shaking her ass on dudes?
She can. She's not gonna be able to stop the whole carnival trip, bro. A nigga gonna jump on her and get 2 bounces, like I said.
Okay, that's cool. I'm cool with 2 bounces, but at least if it goes for 15 bounces, and you knew, that means in that situation you was just out here willy nilly just bouncing on niggas' dicks.
So would you go to carnival? Would you let your wife go to carnival without you?
Yeah, she could. Because I trust my wife. She can do whatever she wants.
You don't think your wife is gonna do what we saw in the Chance the Rapper video?
If I talk to my wife, nah.
Okay.
As long as well, then again, let me say what's the song? What's that song? Mario Winans. I don't want to know. Yeah. If I don't know, I'm good.
Yeah, you're not gonna know. The only way you know is
then that's
if
all
you're
that
a famous person and motherfuckers is recording you and shit.
Yeah. So Chance's wife knows.
Yeah, Chance's
and hopefully
knows.
she didn't have no problem with it. But me, if I don't know, I'm good. Just like when I go out.
I mean, like for me, like I think like it's okay for the men to do it, but like for the women,
what else would you say?
that's our privilege.
That's great philosophy. It's okay for the men.
Yeah.
Period. That's it.
I'm okay with women though, but like.
Okay, great. So would you let your wife go to carnival? And Trinidad is the biggest carnival in the Caribbean. Would you let your wife go to Trinidad carnival without you?
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
And you think your wife?
We already have that understanding. Yeah.
You think your wife's not dancing?
She's dancing, but like we have that understanding. Like like
what understanding?
On limitations. As far as like dancing with dudes and stuff like that.
Yeah, Juno doesn't understand limitations.
I understand limitations.
You don't believe in limitations, or you just don't trust. You don't have trust.
Are you saying you're placing limitations when people go to carnival?
That's what I'm telling you. Like, if my wife go to carnival, I already know what happens at carnival.
Yeah,
dancing shit is
so
not gonna bother me. So what did I give her a
ring for?
But the thing is, like,
the dancing shit ain't gonna bother me.
Yeah,
we got carnival in Haiti too.
Yeah, I mean, if it don't bother you, don't bother you.
Carnival in Haiti is not like carnival in Trinidad.
It's like the same shit.
No, it's not. Come on, bro.
I mean,
we got similar stuff.
Trinidad is just the biggest as far as that goes. As far as culture,
we got it. In fact, I think we got more
the same shit like that.
Get the fuck out of here.
We got different type of. We do.
You don't even have.
Bro, we've been doing carnival before they were freed. We've been doing that since our independence.
No, what I'm saying is they're all the same island-wise. Trinidad one just happens to be the biggest one, but they're all
they happen to have the spotlight.
That's why people hop on and do different ones. People that go to carnival, like my sister goes to different carnivals, different islands, and they do them each time throughout the season. They all
and she would probably tell you that Trinidad is probably one of the best.
She'll tell you Trinidad is the best.
Yeah, Trinidad's the biggest one. Yeah,
okay,
it's the biggest one. Yeah, but what I'm saying, as far as the action-wise, playing-wise, I'm saying Trinidad just happens to be the biggest production. But they all turn up though, as far as dancing-wise. The culture, I'd say, is all the same. People dancing on each other with the bodysuit and the carnival thing it's not looked at as how we see it, like, in a sense.
When Juno says you're placing limitations on someone and you expect them to just follow
Juno didn't say that. That was Graymeyer.
What?
No, that was Juno that said that.
What?
You're talking about something you said to Gray. You said, so you're thinking you're going to let your wife go and you're going to place these limitations on her and
No,
you just expect her to follow it?
I just
That's
asked
what you
Gray
said
if
to
he
Gray.
would let his wife go to Carnival, and he told me yes. And
So, but then you
the
said the
follow-up
word
question
limitations.
was, no, the follow-up question was, do you think your wife ain't going to be shaking ass? And
I heard you say something about
She's
limitations.
gonna
I
dance,
never said
but at
nothing
the
about
same time, like
limitations.
we have that understanding of like what's allowed, what's not allowed. Like there's some borders, of course. Yeah, of course there's limitations.
Okay, so what's allowed if your wife go to Carnival in Trinidad, and what's not allowed?
She could dance with her girls. I mean, all that stuff. But like as far as like dance with other niggas, other dudes, nah. Because I know, like I'm as a man myself, I already know. I know niggas be doing some sneaky shit, some nasty shit. And I know, like, even down there.
Well, I think what Juno's saying
listen,
is
Nate, watch out. So I know, like, when niggas be like dressing up for these carnivals, they wear like the shit.
What is this going?
The shit these niggas wear. Yeah, they go out there for that purpose. Yeah,
They're wearing little.
they're dressed for the occasions. Let's just say that.
Yeah, just like the women, they're wearing little small pieces.
They're dressed for the occasion. So. Yeah, that's just that. Me as a man, I already know. Niggas gonna push the boundary.
There's gonna be women. There's gonna be women. And there's gonna be dudes who's gonna allow their women to dance with other dudes, and those women are the ones that dudes are gonna be dancing with.
Yeah.
But the women who are not allowed to dance with dudes, they know they're not allowed to dance with dudes. I've seen those. I've seen those
women.
women.
What Juno's saying is they're all dancing with dudes.
They're all dancing.
Like there's
and
no
you can't.
I know they're not dancing with
It's
all.
not all.
Listen.
Because niggas like me and you will go behind them and they'll be like, nah, not today.
I'll tell you if that does, because
that's at the club. That's
I've
not at Carnival. That's what he's
That's
saying.
not at
Because
Carnival.
I've had the other experience.
Because it's a different venue. They're just
It's
they're
a
just
different
switching up.
audience.
Now they're saying okay, it's fine.
It's a different
These same married
environment.
women who are saying no to men at the clubs are saying yes to dudes at the.
Yeah, it's a different.
Yeah, it's a
every-
different
every dude
environment.
that
It's a
comes up to
different event.
I understand
It's
it's a different
Carnival.
environment, but a penis on a dick on your ass is still a dick on your ass, right?
There's
And if
location.
your husband says, "I don't
It's
want
like
nobody's
twerking.
dick on your ass," what's the difference?
That's
Well,
like
he should have let you go to Carnival.
exactly. That's why.
That's what we're
that's
getting
why I'm
at.
asking you if you're
what
gonna
I'm
let her
telling
go.
you is that when you're married and limitations are set, you respect the limitations, right?
Facts.
You expect what you can see
Yeah.
because you know.
So that means these vows that I made at my wedding was all false then, right?
I didn't hear nothing about you can't go to Carnival and shake your ass and your vows.
Yeah, because that's like a given.
What are the vows that we said?
Whatever it is, if it doesn't say you
I know
can't
it
go
wasn't
to
no
Carnival and
ass
shake your
shaking.
ass, there was no ass shaking.
There was no ass shaking in it. I know that much.
There was no ass shaking either. So.
I know I've talked about that from like,
Okay, so if you say you would let your wife go to Carnival without you, no, your wife is potentially gonna dance with other people.
Okay, so why are you not asking Gray, would his wife let him go without other people? And would he care? Would she care if he's dancing with other people? So Gray, would your wife let you go to Carnival by yourself? And would she expect you not to dance with other women?
Of course she let me go, yeah. But she know I'm dancing with other women. We talk about
That's
that.
the way it goes.
Of course there are limitations.
It
It's
sounds
called
like a whole lot of
communication, guys.
misogyny.
Yeah.
It's called
Sounds like Grace
communication.
pushing a whole lot of misogyny. And
Well,
you
if she's
guys-
going for it, what's misogynistic about it?
Misogyny is a necessity.
that's
We
where
don't
we're
even
at
need to
with
say all that. If she's
don't
going
fall
for
for
it,
that feminist.
That's where
Don't fall for
we're
that
at.
feminist talking point, bro. Like F feminism, off all that BS, man.
I say it's communication. If she's for it and he's for it and she's cool with it, then what's the problem?
Nigga, Swerve, once they play that, I'm trying to think of a good Carnival song.
Freak Nick.
That's the
Shit, once they play even any of the new shit on Afrobeats, they'll
Yeah.
play that Burna
So
Boy.
the carnival music is not like the Afrobeats music?
no. It's more soca.
It's like soca
Yeah.
compared to the Afrobeats.
And you know how lit you could, nigga. If you ever
know
been
that
high
good
listening to
gouillage.
soca and shit like that, nigga, you
Gouillage.
out there
Like good
slinging
gouillage out here.
penis.
Yeah, good gouillage out here. That's just part of the
Exactly.
game. It's part of the culture.
Well, I wouldn't even mind anyway. And usually when I go to places, I'm there with my wife anyway. So I would see, but she would look at my eyes and she would know what the business is.
Yeah,
we
but
wouldn't
see-
even have to talk.
At Carnival, you're not there, so ain't no looking at your eyes.
Exactly.
And as long as I can't see what I don't know, it's not going to kill me,
That's
right?
life.
Just-
Isn't
yeah,
that
it's
life?
life.
That's life. Gray don't
It's
understand
life.
that though.
Don't understand what.
Gray think his wife wouldn't dance with nobody at Carnival because they have.
I don't
We're
think
not gonna
nothing.
put
I
that
just
on
set the
the
boundary.
video.
Why are you trying to put stuff on me?
What you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Why niggas trying to tell me about me?
No, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Exactly.
'cause
How you gonna
if
tell me about me?
If he set the boundary, we can't put
I'm
that
not
even
saying
on
you
his
can't
wife.
set boundaries. I'm just letting you know.
You're saying that she's not going to follow him.
Carnival, she's gonna dance with other dudes.
So you're saying
I mean that's for anybody. That's not something like you set your boundaries. You set your boundaries. But if the person decide to break them, okay, you find out. Then okay, there's
she got
As
some
long as they don't come back in no video.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not gonna be everywhere. All at the same time. You're not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's why you set boundaries. There's
You can't watch her all the time, just like she can't watch
Exactly.
you all the time.
Okay, so what are you
gotta
guys
know
saying?
I
what's
don't know how the
expected.
fuck we even got on this
About this
tangent
question.
for
So
long.
what is
Yeah,
it?
this shit
Is married
thorough.
women allowed to dance at Carnival with other people?
Women are
There's
allowed
no
to do
there's
whatever
no
they
straight
want with
answer
their
for
body.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
It depends on the couple.
All right, is your married woman, Gray? Since you guys need to be so specific and shit like that, like y'all don't know
yeah.
Okay.
generalities.
Well, like it also depends on what type of dancing, because like we have different types of dancing. You have like what do you call that?
The good
Classic
guyad.
dancing.
The good
guyad dance. We
guyad.
talking about
The
the
great
guyad.
Guyad is not the only dance. You know what I'm saying? You have
you
like
know what we
Great.
do
salsa. We do
You
all
know
that
what we
stuff.
do
Ain't no
is-
salsa being done at the carnival.
You
This
know
is
for
the-
all
So
his-
we're just talking about carnival.
Hold on,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
this
the
Carnival.
Just
yeah. We're
straight
talking
grinding
about
guyad.
we're talking about
Straight
Carnival.
grinding
You talking
guyad.
about salsa and all this other compa type shit? Listen, that's disingenuous.
No, it's not.
It is disingenuous if we're talking about Carnival and you telling me there's other types of dance like salsa. They're
Okay,
not
a
doing
carnival-
salsa at Carnival, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're talking
our
about carnival dancing.
All right,
talking
strictly
about carnival.
dancing.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
strictly grinding. Because that's what that is.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
they do.
not
just
grinding,
grind.
it's bouncing. It's bouncing and you might have some grinding in there.
Yeah, same thing. Y'all talking. Y'all saying the same thing.
It's all in the hips.
Yeah.
It's all in the hips.
Yeah, as far as grinding,
Oh,
no.
sorry.
Like with other dudes, no. But by herself, with her friends, yes.
Okay. I'll just give advice to niggas that don't let your wife go to Carnival then if you think she's not gonna dance. If that whole week,
But-
Carnival's like a whole week, bro. You think a nigga's not jumping on her for that whole week?
Whole week, yeah, we ain't doing the whole week. Fuck that.
You can't go to Carnival for one day. You flying out to Carnival, bro. It's like 5 days.
Yeah,
I don't
it's,
think- All right, let's go somewhere else because
I'd have to be
I
there
don't
too,
find it being an issue in general, but I
man.
can
A
see
whole
you
week,
wrong.
that's something different. That's
see, I don't think Gray understand what Carnival is. He think it's a 1 day event. It's not how Carnival work, but okay.
I just don't get the as far as what is the question was asking. Are they saying the chance to do something wrong? Or
Yes,
we're
that's
getting
what
at ultimately?
that's the real thing because the internet blew up on him big because he's a married man and it was like this is not how a married man should carry himself. But bitch, we
Yeah.
at Carnival.
but you don't know
They're
his
right.
agreement with his
A
wife.
married man
though,
should
like,
not be on camera. In
you can't tell
Carnival.
why the married man should or should do. You don't know his agreement with his wife. Like that may be their agreement. Like she
We're
might be okay
not
with
talking
it.
about outliers. We're just talking about general West End.
General.
Do we think it's
Yeah,
appropriate
society.
or inappropriate, bro? Like
Of course, in general, no.
That's what they mean.
that's the question. So you're saying no?
Yeah.
Yeah. In
I don't
general,
think
I
he
would
did
say.
nothing wrong.
In general, I would say no.
What Chance did was wrong. I don't see nothing wrong. He's at a carnival.
Remember, we have to
dancing.
put it in the context of Carnival.
Yeah, I don't see the issue.
Now,
But-
if I see my wife doing what Chance the Rapper, or the chick with Chance the Rapper is doing right here in fucking downtown Orlando, she getting the ass whooping.
But if you see it at carnival, then it's different.
It's gonna be a problem because I see it. Why are you
Yeah.
letting people record you and shit? That's
respect.
that's my whole thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
the disrespect.
I gotta live out here.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what men's all about. We don't even care about anything else. We just want to be respected. That's all. We more care about the perception of how things are.
No.
So if people think that our wife's a thotty, then I mean our wife's a thotty.
Yeah.
So you can't have that, right?
But if she's a thotty and people don't know about it, then it's fine.
Not really.
Yeah, it is. Because as long as that's what Juno's saying, as long as she's not being recorded, then it's fine.
I mean, it's a lot of. That's what I'm saying. You can't control everything. You know what I'm saying? Like some things, like you don't want to go there because you're trying to like put that on somebody that you don't trust them. Like you want to put that over their head. You should allow. You should give them like the chance to earn your trust.
Listen, women don't get proposed to every day.
But
And when I propose to somebody and I give them my ring and they say yes, and I ask them a simple request. Hey, you can go to Carnival, have fun. I'm not saying this is what I would say, but I'm just saying if this was my simple request, go to Carnival, have fun, shake your ass all you want to. I just don't want you embarrassing me. Pretty much just respect. You know what I mean. Just respect me. Don't embarrass me. Pretty much. That's it. Yeah. You can't do that. Yeah. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's something you're gonna have between y'all. So
I'm not telling you don't have to dance with nobody. I'm not saying you don't have to. I'm not restricting you to anything. I'm just saying don't embarrass me. That's all I'm asking you to do. If you can't do that, then that's the problem.
I think that's majority. I would say majority of married women would not have that intent to be out there to embarrass you. Like if they see a camera being pulled out while at Carnival, they'll probably stop.
Yeah. Because I guarantee that woman was not a married woman. Chance was a married man, but she was not a married woman.
She could have been a married woman. What I'm saying is married women dance like that on guys. Like it's Carnival. It's not how it is at regular clubs and all that. It's different.
I don't think
that's just the culture.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think Gray nor Swerve is really understanding the concept of Carnival.
Yeah, I understand the concept of Carnival, but I also understand the concept of being trustworthy and someone asking you a specific thing, and then you're telling me that they can't do the specific thing because of the environment that they're in. Exactly. Like if I tell you, hey, you're my wife, I understand you like sucking dick, but I don't want you sucking dick for this whole week. Oh, but then they go to this they go to resort and there's dicks all around. Well, I couldn't help myself.
And they said whatever happens, you stay here. She might hit you like, what would you have me do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's where I'm gonna hit you with that.
Feels like context matters.
That's the thing. Like if I'm sending my wife to a dick sucking convention, I'm expecting I can't think my wife is not gonna suck dick at a dick sucking.
Not a dick sucking convention,
but Carnival is an ass shaking. Carnival is an ass shaking convention.
Say like a nudist resort. How about that?
Why am if I'm sending my wife to a nudist resort on her own?
Listen, if I'm on a nudist resort with her. How about this?
These are terrible examples.
No, this is a great example.
Because just because you're at a carnival, don't mean you have to shake your ass on every man or other man.
It's not nothing about every man.
Because you go on cruises and you don't stay with your wife. You go on cruises, you don't stay with your wife the whole time, right? So we're going to like a nudist convention where I'm not gonna be with my wife the whole time, but there's dicks everywhere. I happen to know my wife likes sucking dick. Does that mean that I can't trust her alone for herself a couple hours because she might?
This is out of the thing because we're saying with the spouse not there.
Well, you're not there.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, take me out of it then.
If you send your wife to a nudist what's name convention by herself, and then I tell her don't suck no dicks. She's gonna say, I couldn't help myself. I had to. They were everywhere. It's like sending her to a nudist college thing by herself and saying, don't look at any dick. Don't view a dick. It's impossible.
You know, every time she sends me out of the house, there's vaginas everywhere.
Yeah.
And she trusts me not to just stick my penis in them, right?
Yeah. It's not like It's not like you're going to a sex convention though. It's a big difference.
Yeah. That's specified, you know.
It's a dog world out here.
It's the thing too.
Especially like with that ring on you, just like you said, with that ring, they be throwing it at you. And I'm dodging it.
That's all right.
All right, so Swerve brought up giving someone a ring. Do you guys want to jump into this viral video about the chick and Love is Blind? I think that's what it's called on Netflix. Or do we want to go into politics?
We could do that.
You can go to that one.
All right, so pop culture, big viral video comes out this week of a show called, what's the show called? Love is Blind on Netflix, where a viral clip where some lady that is engaged decides she's not going to be engaged anymore because she saw someone that she previously went out on a date with, and she want to see if that's what is really for her. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I can't marry you no more. and I just can't be with you no more. And then Buddy asked for his ring back, and she was like, no, I'm gonna keep the ring. And this nigga simping, doing, I don't know, sucker ass nigga, bro.
That's when that Ike Turner pimp hand would have came out.
You know, he paid the good guy tax. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the good guys pay it. There's a toll to be the good guy sometimes, you know.
I'm getting that ring back. Either
That's-
either the cartel way, you might have to lose a finger. I'm getting that shit back.
That's disrespectful.
It
She
is
didn't have
disrespectful.
she didn't have no type of respect for this man for her to say something like that to his face. I'm
Right.
gonna keep the ring.
I'm keeping the ring though.
I'm keeping the
Facts.
ring.
We're fighting for that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta know I'm a sucker ass nigga for you to say some shit like that to my face. I'm keeping the ring. I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't find you. She said I don't find you attractive anymore.
There's no respect there, bro.
No respect.
When you propose to a chick and then you guys aren't getting married because she decided we're not getting married no more and she thinks she's gonna keep the ring, like
That's a tough situation, but I'd rather go through that situation than end up marrying her and her treat me like this while we're married.
I agree. I have
That's the best thing.
I had a couple that shit happen to, just like that. Not like that, but they were engaged and then they broke up and then she thought she was gonna keep the ring.
He got the ring.
Shut
back.
the fuck up.
Yeah, that nigga got the ring back. Like,
Nice.
I'm telling her, like, what is you doing? Like,
What kind of even that don't even make no sense. You was friends with her, right?
I was friends with both of them.
So did you talk to her about when this situation was going on? Like, what
what the fuck is
makes
you
you even
doing?
think that you have the right to keep this ring?
Yeah, that's exactly what I told her. I was like, you looking real stupid out here. What makes you think you're
Yeah,
gonna keep
nigga with a sucker tax.
And what are you gonna do with this ring anyway?
I'm keeping this. My time is worth it. I'm keeping this.
Are you gonna wear it? Like, I want to see you still rocking this ring after
she's
you
gonna
told
be
me that
rocking
we're
it,
not
yeah.
getting married no more.
She gonna
She's
cash
gonna
it
be
in,
right.
do something nice. Get a nigga with a sucker tax.
Yeah, that's some wild shit when women
So beat it.
when you propose to a chick and then you guys don't end up getting married and she thinks she's gonna keep the ring.
Yeah. What do you want this ring for?
I'm gonna go full soprano. Fuck that.
Yeah, she ended up having to give the ring back because take that. Nigga had to go to court and all
To get the ring?
to get the ring because she wasn't giving
Hell,
it back.
me, I wouldn't even do
Damn.
all that. Me, I'm gonna be real petty. I'm gonna start slashing tires. I'm gonna start busting windows out until the price of that ring is paid for. You can keep the ring. You're gonna pay what you owe.
I'm just gonna grab it out of your hands. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, maybe I might do that too, but I don't know.
Going
Whatever.
to jail for assault. Now,
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, think of what the circumstances.
Yeah, I don't even know if I would go that far as taking her to court. I'm just gonna. I'm just. She's gonna end up having to go to the hospital because I'm breaking fingers.
Because that's
not going to jail.
She's asking for a nigga moment. She's asking you to become a nigga if you wasn't a nigga already.
Y'all going to jail over it. That's what you said.
Sometimes it's worth it.
Yeah, bro. I'm breaking.
There's plenty.
She's gonna regret trying to keep that ring because she ain't gonna have no fingers to put rings on.
Jesus.
Listen, there's plenty of niggas in jail right now. There's plenty of niggas in jail right now who's simply in there off the pure strength that, oh yeah, I'm in here because that nigga right there sized me or this bitch tried me.
Off of
GP. Like a pussy ass nigga. He tried off GP.
Off GP.
Pussy ass nigga. Hell no, you don't try me like that, nigga. Hell no. I had to fix one.
Yeah, that's audacity, bro. For a chick think she gonna keep the ring. But there's a whole bunch of bullshit behind this story because it's like a reality TV show, and part of it, there's a story out there now that he didn't even pay for the ring or anything like that. The show gave him the ring to propose to her and shit like that. So
yeah, so what's that mean? It's still not her come up though. They gave me the money, the budget. Of course they're gonna.
I don't know. I think they gave him the ring for the scene to like. You know how this reality TV shit is.
So the ring need to go back to the producers.
That's where it's going.
Either way, it needs to go back. She talking about she keep
Yeah.
it. She rolling. That's the problem. Yeah.
That's the problem. She thinks she's gonna keep it.
I mean, he said he could keep it because he's a sucker. What y'all want from her? He's a sucker. She's seen a sucker. He got licked. He didn't say no. He said, I want the ring back. She said, I'm keeping it. He's like, well, I hope when you keep it, you think about me. Matter of fact, I do hope you keep it.
That was a sucker line right there.
You a sucker. And she's like, what you want me to do? I got to try sucker. I can get away with this relationship with a concession. I'm taking it. You
Yeah,
pay the tax.
That's definitely some sucker shit.
He ain't sucker, so sometimes you pay the sucker tax. He's a good dude. That's the price.
I'm a good dude too, but bitch, you got to pay what you owe.
I'm a good
Gotta
dude
pay
too, but
what
there's
you owe.
limits. There's limits to a nigga goodness, bro.
Hey, man.
You know, it happens, dog. So, no, you know, he that's what was worse because she just said she couldn't be with him because she had feelings for another dude, and then he was like, "So you're just gonna go be with the other dude?" She's like, well, "I'm gonna see." So she's leaving my dog on a maybe, not even a sure thing. She's like, "I'm not leaving you for him." She's like, "I can't be with you." She's like, "I feel this other dude," and she's like, "And I don't know if it's gonna work out with him." So she want to tell my dog, hit the block, come back around. I'll let you know. Come check back in.
That's freedom right there.
Freedom.
When you just feel like, you know what? Because right now, just like you said, the whole your soulmate is all just based on proximity.
Yeah, she playing
Facts.
the field.
She's playing the field.
She just it only
She's like,
sounds
this
selfish
nigga ain't it right
because she's
now.
cutthroat, but she's actually doing what her heart feels like. She's like, I ain't rock with it. I'm going with this one. And you gave me that ring, I'm keeping that because you meant to give it to me. So you don't have plans for it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be making plans for shit you don't get away. It's mine now.
So
Listen.
no, this is the thing. There's laws for this whole ring shit. That's why a chick had to give it ring. Because if I propose to you, I'm only giving you this ring
Conditionally.
That you
under
get
the conditions that you marry me.
Mm-hmm.
And so if that doesn't happen, you automatically have to give it back.
Yeah.
That's just law.
Facts.
That's facts. Yeah, that's man law.
No,
Because
that's
apparently these women.
that's governmental law.
It depends on the states. Florida and things like that.
See, so if it was his ring and he really gave it to her, if he wants the ring back, he can go get it back. But that nigga's a sucker, so he probably not gonna get it back.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
But you're saying that it was the producers that bought the ring. Let's say let's say it was they were actually together. They've been together for a while. She makes more money than him. She bought the ring.
If she bought the ring, he can't ask for it.
She paid for the ring. He picked out the ring, but she paid for the ring using like her credit card. Like he bought it with her credit card or whatever.
Yeah, then it's not his ring to begin with.
No, it's still his ring.
It's not his ring. He didn't buy it.
Legally,
it's not his ring.
He bought it. He didn't pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Nigga,
he didn't pay for it. Card. What I'm saying is, she gives him his credit card to use.
What does that mean?
She gives him his credit card to use. Like all his purchases are for him. That's what the credit card's for.
That's not how. That's not.
I go to the grocery store. I buy all the groceries. I pay for it, but my wife's still gonna eat the food.
Yeah, we understand that, but we're talking about
It's
asset.
our money.
Groceries is not an asset. We're talking about an asset.
Like cash. It's our money. Nate will tell you his wife's money. Nate will tell you his money is his wife's money.
We understand that part, but this is not a wife. This is someone that you're asking to be your wife.
I guess it's before the
so
marriage
there's
part.
nothing that she doesn't legally can get nothing from you because you guys are not married, and the ring is
that's a given. That is a given. What we're saying, we know that. What we're saying is just because you purchased something with your money doesn't mean everything she purchases with your money makes it yours.
Yes, it does.
You gave her the card.
If you're not married, yes, it does, nigga. Like you try to pull that shit and watch how fast
what do you mean?
You have to give the ring back.
It's like if I give you if he's like, hey, here's your credit card. He's an allowance of $200 a month, whatever it is. You spend the $200. So I tell you,
different,
just because you spent the $200, I control everything. Everything you spend the $200 is mine.
That's different. You're giving this person this money, this allowance, so it's no longer yours because you're giving it away.
Yeah. So if they're using your money to buy the ring, yeah, it's their gift that they're gifting. They're about to gift to you. Same thing. It's the same concept. They can ask for it back.
It's not the what you no, they can't. It's not the same concept, bro.
I don't see how you're not seeing this. Are you not seeing? Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. That's like you saying, that's like you just said if she paid for the ring, it's his ring. It's not his ring. She paid for the ring.
If she paid for the ring, it's her ring. That's what I'm saying. But
exactly.
You're saying if she paid for it with his money,
that's why he can't ask for it back.
That's the same. That's what we're saying. Yeah. That's
hold on. If she paid for it, it's her ring. But if he paid for it, it's still her ring.
After
Yeah,
you
it's
get
still
married,
a ring.
yes. After
The fuck?
after
No.
she fulfills the commitment of your proposal, it becomes
Yeah.
her ring.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that. Before they haven't been married and she's saying engagement's off, then yeah, you gotta give me my ring back. But if we're married, after that, it's yours. After we
Yeah,
get married, it's
after the
your ring.
marriage, it's yours. Like divorced women don't have to give their ring back,
Yeah,
but engaged
that.
women that don't get married have to give the ring back.
yeah, because you ain't fulfilled your part of the agreement.
Right.
There's got to be a cost to that, though. There's got to. I could see why you'd not give that back because you probably went the whole planning, did all this, that, and a third, and I don't see.
So what does that have to do with the ring?
Perfectly.
So you want to remember? You want to remember all the planning that you did for this wedding that you didn't have?
There's a tax. There's a tax for you making me have to cancel this.
Ain't nobody make you have to cancel. You the one that decided not to go through with this marriage.
Because she's not gonna pawn this ring and get the money. She's talking about keeping the
Yeah,
ring
that's the plan.
to remember.
I think that's ultimately the plan.
I want you to remember shit.
Yeah, the remember is just the talk. I think ultimately the pawn play.
Yeah, I think that's the ultimate thing. They're not gonna keep the ring.
Yeah, because eventually somebody else is gonna offer her a ring, and she can't be wearing both.
So that shit belongs to the production then.
Well, we don't know if
They'll
the
get it
story,
back, yeah.
We don't know if the story is true or anything about the production and shit like that. So
Most likely not.
it could be because you know how it's reality TV, so it could be.
Yeah.
It could be the
Because
case. But we're talking
nigga-
talking about in real life, the regular life,
Okay.
Yeah.
not on reality TV. Bitch, you got to
Yes.
give that ring back.
I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of cases like that. Niggas like buy rings for like 2, 3, 4, 5,000 and let the woman keep it. Hell, for me, I'll say even after, even if we divorce, I'm taking my ring back. Fuck that.
You can't.
How can you?
Why not?
It's not
taking-
yours.
How can you say taking it?
He said, "Why not?"
I'm taking it back.
You can try to take it back, but then you're stealing.
It's a lot more I could take back.
A lot more I could take back.
All right, y'all want to stick in pop culture? Y'all want to jump in? I guess we got to stick in the pop culture since we're in pop culture. First thing we got in pop culture, Ciara and Chris Brown announced a collabo on the way. Has there
Nice,
been
I see.
outrage about it?
No, I
Should
think so.
there be?
No, I think people are excited about it.
Yeah, I've seen little snippets. I think they want them to do like the Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson video. What was that called?
Scream?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scream.
yeah. They think they're a good fit for it. I think so too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
would be great. They're like the best.
collabo.
They're the
Best
best
dancers.
in that genre, that pop, R&B,
Nah,
dancing, whatever.
don't be disrespectful, bro.
Who
Ciara's
The
not
type of dancing. I know who you're gonna talk. I know you're gonna say Beyonce.
Beyonce?
But hold up.
not
let me
Beyonce.
finish.
What the fuck is Gray talking about? Gray, see, you don't live in this world.
Not
See,
that
but
type
I
of,
know-
not that
I
type
know-
of dancing. Beyonce follows choreography,
Exactly.
but not that type of dance that Ciara
The type of
does.
dancing that Ciara and Chris
Like
Brown
popping,
do, like
all that
B-boy,
stuff? No.
pop locking and shit. That freestyle dancing. Ain't no female better
Exactly.
than Ciara.
Tiana
Yes,
Taylor
I'll give
might
you
be.
that.
Brown and
I'll give you
Ciara.
that.
Tiana Taylor might be
Tiana
better
Taylor.
than what's
I'm
name?
not gonna say
She
she's
might be, but I'd give it to
rather
Ciara.
I'll give it to.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'd give it to Ciara.
Tiana Taylor. There's a few that could do that, but there's not a lot.
There's a
that
few, but I'd give it to Ciara.
Yeah, Ciara
And
does.
when it comes to the men, it's definitely Chris Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown, Usher, Omarion. You know,
Yeah,
T-Pain
Chris Brown's at the
tries.
top. Yeah, they all try. All them names you mentioned, they try, but
They
Chris Brown
try,
is
but yeah,
definitely
they
far
definitely
above.
they definitely ain't
Chris Brown already
as
passed.
talented as Chris Brown when it comes to that dancing shit.
Chris Brown has possibly passed Michael Jackson. I don't know where y'all think about that,
They're
but
not gonna allow that.
when it comes, I know they don't want to allow it, but I done seen this thing. Chris Brown do some crazy shit on the stage that I ain't never seen Michael Jackson do.
It's a different time. People evolve, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly,
It's like Bill Russell versus LeBron James, nigga. We see LeBron do crazy shit.
exactly. And so now we're gonna say LeBron's better than Bill Russell, right? So why can't we say Chris Brown's better than Michael Jackson?
I don't know. Michael Jackson is just
It just seems like blasphemy to say.
exactly. But yeah, I believe Chris Brown is more talented overall than Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it still
wouldn't
sounds
say
crazy
that.
to hear.
It sounds
It
crazy.
sounds crazy to hear it.
It sounds crazy, but if
It
you
sounds crazy,
if you
but-
look at Chris Brown is talented in fucking everything that he does. I ain't dick riding or nothing like that. Where's my pause button?
Pause.
But
Pause.
Chris Brown is definitely, when it comes to overall talent, he's definitely has more talents than Michael Jackson did.
Yeah, I would
Pause.
say so. I think so.
Damn.
Because you talk about
this nigga.
dancing, singing, acting. Chris Brown plays fucking basketball super well.
Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to just talent, yeah, he's definitely got him on that. But when we're talking about musically, this Michael Jackson's he's Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Rocking like stadiums, selling out stadiums.
That's one celebrity I cried when died is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I didn't know how to feel.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I didn't know how to feel. Yeah.
That happened too many. What was that? Like 7 years ago? How long has it been now?
It's been longer.
It's been like
It's
been like 12 years. I think what was it?
2008 or
9? Yeah, it's been like 15 years.
Shit is thrown though. Time keeps kicking, man.
This Ciara
That
collab.
propofol.
This Ciara collab is something that I'm looking for, but what we really want is a Chris Brown and a Rihanna collab. That's what we really want.
Yeah, that's what.
No, she ain't giving my dog.
that ain't happening, bro.
She ain't giving my dog the forgiveness flowers. She out here letting him still rock.
You know, Rihanna's an evil person,
Yeah, she's not a good person like that. She ain't gonna.
wicked woman.
She's not benevolent like that. Exactly, wicked.
She's wicked.
Speaking of Ciara, she's pregnant again.
Ciara, you mean Rihanna?
Rihanna, yeah.
Yeah, we knew that. We knew that since the Super Bowl. That's old.
Yeah,
news.
we did, right? I don't know why I thought that was news today.
Yeah, about when was the Super Bowl? February?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
She had the baby bump by then, yeah. So she's
Baby probably already here.
So, what else we got, guys?
Pop culture. You got your girl Monique sues CBS and Paramount for unpaid royalties on the TV show The Parkers. I'm pretty sure nobody was sending her damn royalties to for The Parkers, because I know BT and send her shit.
I thought she had royalties in there. I thought that was her deal. Because usually actors get like an upfront fee.
Yeah, that's when you don't have. That's like a beginner type thing. But once the actor is like the main person of a show that is super successful, they do negotiate. Okay, so I'm gonna have part ownership in season 5, 6, 7 type shit. Versus like the first season, I'm pretty sure you don't get no royalties off of the first season or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure Paramount, CBS probably did owe her some back royalties that they wasn't paying her for. But that's part of Hollywood.
She has her own, or her and her husband have their own like a media company called Hicks Media. And I guess that's where the money should have been going to.
And you never got there?
Well, I don't even know if that's where it's supposed to be, where it should have been going to, but that's where they want it to be going to.
That's the thing. When you don't own it 100%, the money has to go through somebody before they give it to you, because you're not allowed to go use it. I'm the one that have the licensing and what it's called, masters and shit. So I'm the one that can do that. So the money is gonna come to me, and if we have a contract where I owe you a percentage of whatever it makes, then I send that to you.
Yeah, but you know, it's this time. Tell us all this time. These guys get ripped off out the contract. So I can see her suing. They probably end up settling for it. And depending, I don't know how much time then passed. They probably want an audit. You know, you can only go back but so many years. So I'm wondering. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, she could still protest. You know, maybe because the company's still profitable, making money. Maybe.
But that should be a contract, and there ain't no protest.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. These people are protesting off of bad deals that they're making, and on the back end, they're talking about these people are robbing me, but it's something that you signed or something that you didn't go over.
You can't put this away to prosperity, man. You
can try. It happens.
Yeah, you can definitely try. What hurts? What do you lose from protesting?
Yeah,
all they can say is no.
Your time, your
lawsuits.
energy.
That's how it goes.
That's like
it's a gamble. You might lose some time and some energy, but hey, you'll make up for it in the end.
Opportunities.
But I think Monique thinks she's bigger than what she really is.
Yeah, she's really not.
She thinks
She
she's
just
more
has a
than
very
her.
proper.
This is not her first example of that neither.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because like when
Comparing herself to other artists and other comedians, how much money they're making from Netflix,
right?
And I'm like, they probably deserve that much more money than you.
Because when a few years ago, Dave Chappelle had an issue with what was it, Netflix or what's the name? Because he wasn't making any money off of that first season, and that was the most fire season. When you super important like a Dave Chappelle, they have to come play ball, because if you protest against this shit, nobody's fucking with it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
you know, Monique been protesting them ever since the when they lowballed her for her special, and they offered Amy Schumer the bag and everything else, and they offered, I think, 500,000. They're offering everybody like 17 million, 20 million, 15 million, crazy millions. They offer my dog. You know what I'm saying? A half a mil. So,
but all it is negotiation.
Yeah, they wouldn't give her any counter. Remember, she sued them. I think she ended up winning or some shit like that. I know they ended up settling with her. So I think her special system come out, so she ended up suing them. Yeah, so it is. Remember, they ended up giving, I think, Tiffany Haddish a different bag after that. So I think she ended up turning out on the right side of history, because even Tyler Perry
she's helping people on the other side of history get their money.
Yeah, even Tyler Perry and her end up coming back around. They're cool again. I think it's just her and Oprah that she hasn't settled beef with yet.
That's the thing. She thinks she's more important than Oprah.
It isn't that she thinks she's more important.
She does.
Monique's old school, so Monique is almost like the what's his name? The Dame Dash. You know, sometimes when you're going up against a giant, you look like you're the crazy one. The time sometimes ends up being in favor of you. Like, well, this motherfucker was not lying all along. You say. So when she was going against Oprah, like, Monique's wilding. She went against Tyler, but everyone she went up against, they end up saying they apologized, or they said it was a miscommunication on their part, though. So she hasn't been doing backtrack and apologize for no one.
Yeah, I think she just doesn't know her level, like, you know, her.
She
her
went off
position and her
bad.
place.
Yeah, she went off bad. Like, she didn't carry something, but some people don't give a fuck. They feel like if you're wrong and they're gonna go off. But like I said, ultimately, you don't see her. She's not doing apologizing.
There's only one person that apologized, was that simp nigga. What's that nigga named? Tyler Perry.
No, Tyler Perry. There's the Daniel. What's his name? The one that they caught lying. Didn't he also? Yeah, didn't he have beef with Monique as well?
Something Daniels.
Lee Daniels. Yeah.
Lee Daniels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember? So they end up coming back to the
the simp niggas. You're not gonna act like Tyler Perry and
not Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is a solid dude. Tyler Perry, an employer, did his work out here. I think he became a billionaire. He had no reason. He could have just ignored it now. Now he's more powerful than ever.
Yeah, but
it's like, you know what?
But look who he serves, though. But look who Tyler Perry serves.
Who does he serve?
He serves
a black woman.
Yeah, he's benevolent. He out here helping his
So he understands his brand. He understands his image.
Pander man.
Yeah, he got to pander.
Exactly.
He has to pander. So that apology from him, we could see that coming. All right, what else we got in pop culture?
You got these teenagers in Chicago acting real reckless.
And Chicago been on fire.
Chicago's been on fire for years.
That's what I'm saying. There's been at least 3 presidents.
Yeah. And nobody's doing shit about it. That's just the dark hole in America. We're just gonna let that shit burn.
Actually, it's really not the worst though. As bad as it may seem, it's not the worst though.
Where's worse than Chicago?
Some of the Midwest cities like
there's
St. Louis, Kansas City. Some of these places, they look like no hope. Like it's just like damn.
Yeah.
Chicago. Chicago can't be the worst because Chicago's never the murder capital.
Yeah.
What's the murder capital right now?
As much death as we hear from there.
I'm not sure, but I know New Orleans had that bitch for about 6 years back to back.
I think St. Louis is right now.
Yeah. St. Louis, Detroit gets it some years too.
Yeah, Kansas City coming up.
Yeah.
Baltimore been on there, yeah.
Yeah, but there was a specific video of these teenagers in Chicago where they're kind of like I guess what I was seeing on Twitter was people saying that it's just like a race bait video where there was this white woman who was standing there, and it looks like, if you're not paying attention, it looks like it's like 30 black kids jumping this white lady, but it's really this white lady. I guess she was with her boyfriend possibly, and she's trying to get everyone to stop and back away from him, but then they push her out the way and then they start beating up on the dude.
Oh.
Well, people are saying that, the captions you're seeing on the video is woman gets brutally beat in Chicago by black teenagers.
Well, those black teenagers whooping some ass. That's what happened.
Yeah. But they're making it seem like it was black teenagers whooping up on some white lady, some innocent white lady. And
who was the person's ass they whooped?
It was a dude. It was a black dude. But I think the white lady was trying to protect the black dude. I don't know if that was her boyfriend.
I did see. I thought they whooped the white lady. I did see them.
I was like, if this was reversed, if this was 30 white dudes beating up on a black lady, this shit would not fly.
Yeah, this shit was through.
Yeah, but black on black crime is fine. If it's 30 black dudes jumping up on one black dude, then that's fine.
Them kids are wilding though. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
You just see them doing all sorts of mayhem in the streets, jumping on people's cars. That shit wouldn't happen in Florida because all you got to do is press the pedal to the metal. You going down a couple people, motherfuckers gonna act right.
But the biggest thing is parenting. You know what I'm saying? It's parenting.
I don't know
parenting,
if it's,
and you got like the economy on that side. So there's not really much on that side, really. Like,
I don't even know if it's parenting, because a lot of shit that's going on nowadays with these kids is really because of trends, and like it's a prank to jump on somebody's windshield and break their windshield. That's a prank.
I know a lot of kids. I know a lot of kids that age, and like my cousin's kids. Those kids are like the nicest kids you'll ever meet. And I know other kids that are their age that wouldn't do no shit like that. They know better.
It is parenting, because imagine that kid does that and the mother knows about it. What would the mother do? A lot of times these black parents now, they're soft as fuck. Like they're like, well, it's okay. They make excuses for it. But most likely, like, your father would just whoop that ass. Really, just go in, like, make sure you don't do that shit again. Because he know he's gonna be held accountable.
I feel like these teenagers not getting ass whoopings like we was getting ass whoopings. They didn't make you feel that fear. Even though y'all was outside in the streets thugging, y'all still had fear. Y'all had some type of sense.
Yeah.
I feel like these new kids don't have no type of sense, no fear.
Because even like one of the kid, I think that got shot. You hear that mother how she talked. She talking about like, she it was just that one day that she let him go out. Like, you can't tell her not to, like, enjoy the city. I'm talking about, really, like, let your 16-year-old just go out and enjoy the city. I understand, around the neighborhood, around the park, but just let them run the whole city by himself. Nah.
Yeah, we used to do
16 is not. 16 is kind of old though. 16 you can run.
Shit.
You can be in the city by
fucking
yourself.
city. We used to go all over the place. It's
16
just
is not that old.
Clearly, Chicago. Clearly, in Chicago, it's something you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, Chicago's a different city.
Motherfuckers get together and become a pack and just start ravaging the city. Clearly can't do it over there.
And you gotta assume your kid is part of one of these packs.
Yeah, it's just mayhem. They got off easy. They're just causing disruption and chaos. I'm pretty sure there's probably got to be some agent provocateur. There's got to be someone or some adult there telling, hey, pay two other people to act a fool and then monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, but you think even at 16, what we used to do, we'll go to parties, we'll go to, what do you call that? Maybe like restaurants, parks, we'll hang out. But the shit they're doing now, it's like on a whole.
Oh, we're doing all sorts of fucked up shit at 16. My youth, we're going to clubbing, fighting, all sorts of road shit that they absolutely need to, you know what I'm saying?
The shit we was doing at 16, we probably should be in jail, bro.
Exactly, shit was unacceptable. Shit we doing back in the day. So they do need parents either, stay on these kids, or they need to put youth programs for these kids and do something to keep them busy. I'll keep them out these streets.
Yeah, well, you got one parent. You got just a mother. How much could she do? Like,
the state got to step up then.
So the state is the father.
The state never have a problem locking these kids up. So.
Yeah, lock these kids up then. If that's the case, I got no problem lock them up then. It's not the father's not going to step up, then the state got to step up. If the mother's already stepped up, what more you want from the mother? She stepped up.
So jail population. I'm going to invest in some prisons.
That's what happens. What do y'all think? When these areas are neglected and the dad's already locked up and the kids are acting.
Hold on. Somebody got some background noise coming in. Gotta
you-
fix that. Who that?
Sorry.
Not
My
me.
background, hold on, that might have been mine. Hold on.
Yeah, that was Nate shit, bro. You always fucking shit up, bro.
I didn't realize I hit the
Show up
the
late
thing
and fuck
on.
shit up, bro.
I didn't realize I hit the mic on.
Okay, so what else we got in pop culture? Chicago is crazy. You got your boy Kai Kent, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. He gets banned from the platform. I'm not sure what he got banned for, but I think that's a trend with Twitch right now, bro. They're kicking off all their big people,
streamers.
the big streamers. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Adam Ross. He was one of another one. They got kicked
for no
off.
reason.
Who else?
DJ Academics got suspended for 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so all the bigger streamers on Twitch are getting reprimanded, and then people get mad when they go to a streaming service like Rumble that don't have no damn rules, do let you cook, let you do what you do, and people don't understand that.
Yeah, I'm saying that too. Like even like a lot of YouTubers going, leaving YouTube, going to Rumble. It's just too much. It's like really like suppressing people's
Voice.
freedom. Yeah, voice and freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? It's even like YouTube right now. It's certain things you can type. It's certain things you can't say. Like it's not even. It doesn't even have to be like a curse word or anything provocative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that censorship that's happening online, that shit's kind of gotten real lame. A lot of the certain words you can't even say, like you said on here, we have to use certain words because they're using AI technology to comb through the video, either for what words that they're saying or even what's written on the words. Ever since that shit happened ever since the COVID lockdowns happened. You know what I'm saying? Even that word might even have to be bleeped out, shit like that. But now that these guys are still speaking themselves, like you said, Aiden Ross, he got suspended a week ago because he said something about there's only 2 genders.
Yeah, it's overboard. Yeah.
And then now you have Kyle Sinet. Kyle keeps getting written. He had a couple of infractions, I think, for smoking online. He had another one because he took an edible and fell asleep. He out of line. They don't promote drug use.
But how you get an infection for sleeping though? Like
They saw you took it. They said you drugged up online. I can see it.
That's
It wasn't the sleeping. It wasn't the sleeping. It was the cause of him falling asleep.
Yeah,
which happened to be him doing drugs.
Exactly. If he just went on there and slept, then they have an issue. This is the fact they see him taking a gummy before and he fell asleep. So that shit. So, but he's their biggest guy on that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want these. These companies don't want them getting in trouble, especially in eras like Dior and all these motherfuckers keep getting busted for dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So these companies don't want to ever do any marketing, put their dollars behind a campaign or behind an ad or video, and next thing you know, the thing that popped up was someone that said some shit that's wildly problematic.
Right. These companies are PC. They don't want no backlash from the general public.
Yep.
Speaking of backlash, I know, Nate, you went to watch Super Mario Bros., the movie that recently came out, the animated movie.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently online it's catching a lot of backlash for not being an inclusive movie.
inclusive of what?
Which is ridiculous.
Which the first issue people had with it is that they used an American actor to do the voice of the Italian person of Mario.
They explained that in the movie, though. That's what's fucking dope. The
And
movie
then-
did some. Go ahead.
And then the second thing they're getting backlashes from is that there's no LGBTQ characters in the movie.
Man. They need to stop, man. It's just
I don't
come on,
know
man.
if there's any what's name, but I know the movie was a fucking masterpiece. I loved it.
Yeah, I heard
It's up
everybody say
there
it was a
with-
great movie.
It's up there with The Incredibles and Wreck-It Ralph. Those are some of my favorite animated movies. That to me, it was brilliant. That Super Mario. I didn't see no issue with it. They addressed why you didn't have why they weren't actually. You know what I'm saying, why you didn't hear
Italian.
why they weren't Italian and shit like that. So it's pretty dope.
So how the hell would that apply to Mario?
Because Mario's Italian in the game. They also
No,
use,
not
like,
that
Italian.
he's Italian, but like the other stuff, the alphabet stuff, the LGBT stuff. Like,
Well, people like to have representation. They want to just make sure they're seen.
well, sometimes your shit ain't gonna be everywhere. Some movies ain't gonna have all black people. Some movies ain't gonna have all white people. Some movies ain't gonna have all
Let people have. You know what I'm saying? What do we want?
Fuck.
They just having their argument. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was some bullshit. How you gonna be mad at someone producing a movie about a fucking cartoon for kids
And they didn't put any.
and they didn't put no gay shit in it?
Yeah, that's how they feel like now. They feel like there's gay kids out here.
That's the
gay kids
thing.
More representation.
If it's a movie based on Mario, we didn't see no gay shit in Mario.
That's what I'm saying. It stuck very much to the script of the video games. The shit was solid. It explained a lot of shit happened in the video games. So I didn't see the problem in that point. That's what I'm saying. So any other issue doesn't make sense to me.
So how the hell would they apply that? Like,
Listen, they don't care. They don't care how you do it. They just want at least make one of the mushrooms gay.
Yeah.
At least do something that includes gay people. And if it apparently, if a show movie don't have a gay person now, you're getting backlash about it.
They just want to.
I respect it. They motherfuckers putting their foot down, making sure they're in a bit of everything.
Pause.
You know, so
that's the same thing we've been doing for years, right? And then we started getting shit like Coming to America and Black Panther and.
Yeah, we started
and we're getting a black Little Mermaid.
And
we're
now,
princesses.
That's the reason we're in Black Little Mermaid. That's why these white folks say, man,
y'all
and everything. They're complaining the same shit about us.
We're not about to compare the black stripe with gay stripe, bro.
For real.
I'm just saying about representation. That's the same.
When it comes to, we're not talking. Yeah, we're talking about
we didn't need representation
in movies.
Black people didn't complain about representation on the fucking Titanic.
Oh, not on the Titanic. There's movies all around, and
I guarantee it right now.
All the time.
I guarantee it right now. If they make a Titanic movie and there's not a gay couple, there's gonna be backlash about it.
There would be a gay couple
because there's plenty of gay. There's plenty of movies that black folks said they either didn't watch or they're mad that they didn't have any black casting in it. So now gays are also saying that because in almost in all of history they're almost not cast, knowing that they've been part of every part of history. So now they're actually, where's their inclusion? Even though now it's like, okay, now you're overrepresenting it. You know what I'm saying? We know
the gay population is 4%, so you should only see 4% of gay shit in movies.
Exactly. And
if you wanted to imitate reality.
It's got to be even smaller, exactly. So, but I guess since they had so much years of non-representation, now you got to go overboard the other way around and make it make sense.
You guys seen that movie, Strange World? It's a Disney movie, but a whole lot of gay shit going on in that movie.
No, Disney.
Everybody gets represented. It's a biracial couple. The son is gay. He's crushing on a gay Spanish kid.
It's called Strange World.
Yeah, there's a dog with 3 legs, disabled dog. There's everything in that movie.
So this is where
just too much.
This is where you do. I guess you kind of see where these. I guess they're considered right wingers, or like they're trying to indoctrinate the kids with gay shit.
Mm-hmm.
When you are upset that there wasn't gay people in a kids movie like Mario Bros.
Yeah,
I can see where these fucking right wingers are be like, these motherfuckers is trying to get the kids to be gay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It happens. What I mean, it's not like it's trying to get it. It happens. That's what you want in every facet of life to normalize it. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the sickos that want to push it even further. With the but that's the extremes. But for the most part, everyone they want to make it's a part of marketing. That's what I'm saying. It's not like a conspiracy. People only makes it seem like it's a conspiracy after the matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to happen right before you. And you can't say nothing about it.
And there's not nothing wrong with being gay. But forcing a child to pick a certain type of sexuality either way is wrong.
Yeah, some weirdo shit to me.
Don't say no problematic, man.
That wasn't problematic. I was just saying that you shouldn't be putting sex on. You shouldn't be pushing sex on kids at any age, whether it's heterosexual sex or homosexual sex.
The argument would be
and
online.
That's the thing. We didn't push heterosexual stuff on kids.
The argument online would be, are y'all pushing it when y'all showing 2 girls and a guy kissing?
That's exactly what I was about to say. That's
their argument.
Grace saying that we're not pushing it, but showing it is pushing.
No, we never did.
You,
that's what I'm saying. We never did.
But
we
anytime
always
you
show
see
guys and girls kissing. Yeah,
anytime you see a guy and a girl kissing, you're pushing.
Kids?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
kids shows.
every movie
Batman
that kids
kisses Batwoman, Peter Parker kisses
Superman's kissing his girl.
Lois. Yeah, it always happens. The kid shows happens all the time. The guy gets the girl. The hero gets the girl all the time.
All the time.
So that's their argument. They said, are you pushing heterosexuality on
heterosexuality is nothing to push. It's just
that's their argument. That's I'm just saying, no, you can't say it's not a push.
That's just like being mad at the sun. Like,
okay,
you need something
they
else.
feel like
the moon would be.
They feel they're born
air.
gay. They feel if they're born gay, all you feel is you're pushing your thing.
Yeah, their argument would be.
So what were they before?
They would say if you just saw
where the hell they came from?
If you saw a man and a man kissing, is that pushing, or is that just showing? Is that just showing two guys kissing?
Exactly.
When you bring it to the kids and you're trying to force it into everything, that is pushing. Why can't you just have their own shit? Like, okay, have your own shit. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I think Grado went full right wing. Why can't they have their own shit?
I think everybody. I think that's the issue. Everybody should just have their own shit. Black people have your own shit. White people have your own shit. Like gay, Hispanic, all that. Because it's just getting. It's becoming.
We just build quadrants like in Hunger Games. And you just pick a quadrant. You just stay there.
The black side.
We can't force segregation.
It's not gonna be the hood.
The black quadrant. Don't nobody want to go in there.
Nobody want to live in the black quadrant.
It's dangerous.
I think it was a mistake to force segregation too.
The nigga Dilbert gonna be like, leave them niggas alone over there.
Leave them over there. I told y'all, leave them niggas alone.
Don't help them.
You see what happens when you help them.
Yeah. Fucking hilarious.
Sticking in pop culture, I guess there's a big outrage about Elon Musk taking away people's blue checks from Twitter. Even if you're a celebrity or not, even if you had the blue check, he's just taking it away completely.
What happened is the old blue check, he got rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Before you had the one you had to pay for, and they still had the old one there. So he finally got rid of the old one altogether. So people that been had it for years are verified that shit's gone. So unless you're paying for it, it's not there. Though he is paying for about, I think, like 800 celebrities right now. LeBron James, a couple other people personally out of his pocket. But which I can see him doing it. Because you want to keep popular people's shit be verified, you know what I'm saying?
And then motherfuckers refuse to pay for it.
Exactly. Because now it's not trendy.
They got it.
Because now it's not trendy to, right now the media made it where you're against Elon. You don't want to give them any free money, even though it's a charge, you know what I'm saying? Even though you're like, yeah, without the verification, I'm not going to push your shit. It don't matter if you got 1 million followers, they're not going to see it. So I'm saying, and they still want to pretend like, because people make fun. It's a thing online now. If you have the Twitter blue, like, I can't believe you pay. I can't believe you're paying for. Can you believe this guy?
Yeah, you're paying to be cool.
You're paying to be cool. But like, yeah, I'm a fucking millionaire. Try to make me feel bad. That's how they go online.
What do you guys think of the people paying though?
I think the
motherfuckers. You're paying for your brand. I don't have the issue.
Nigga, I see niggas with 95 followers now with a blue check.
Exactly. That's the shit that's crazy. Now if you're paying for your brand, if you're
a business, it makes sense to have it.
But it's a service, I guess.
But just regular ass people with regular social media is paying $5 a month for what?
Let them have it. What do I care? It's their subscription.
But for what? Nate's saying this because he's about to pay that subscription. Trust me, you don't want the blue check, bro.
I already feel social media is already cluttered. I already feel people that ain't got shit to sell, they should only be able to post maybe 2 times a day. They already posting for no reason anyways. Now, if you want to wax them, you should wax them. They on here online. If they want to pay for extra, what's name? Let them pay for it.
They bullshitting anyway, aren't they?
They bullshitting anyways. What the fuck they doing?
What are they getting extra with this blue check?
They just getting extra. They just getting no way. That lets people know it's verified you. It's not a parody account. That way you know what I'm saying? It's all about the truth. You ain't got to worry about where. You know what I'm saying? When the truth comes right from the horses.
But a regular dude like me, I know ain't nobody making a parody account of Swerve. So why would I need to pay $5?
I guess you want to already have it before you blow up. That way someone else already have a popular Swerve page. You know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the official one.
Yeah, some of the benefits, they let you, I think like Twitter used to limit you to like 32 characters. Mm-hmm. And you get to go over that. You get to edit your tweets. You get to...
edit your tweets alone is fucking fire.
Yeah, because I can't edit tweets because I be just tweeting them shits real fast. I just got to delete the shit and rewrite it.
Yeah. Usually, like, when the conversation come up, you really get like I guess some type of priority. I think what they needed there, like to help you get more reach. So I don't know if that's included in there.
It probably
Well,
is.
first he said he was doing it. People was mad about him doing it. The next thing you know, you start seeing Instagram say they're no longer gonna pay for reels.
Yep.
I forgot what other one. So they're already taking suit, and they're gonna start charging as well for the verification, taking they're basically copying the same shit that Twitter did. So you already know, as much as people hate, they just gonna
Instagram
follow
now,
suit with Elon.
you can subscribe to your followers on Instagram now. Yeah, Twitter too.
Yeah, I be seeing regular chicks talking about subscribe to my page for $2 a month. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck do you think you are?
Hey, they're trying to turn every social platform to OnlyFans. So that's basically what they're doing.
My sister-in-law started one of those. I'm sure she's making a few coins.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
Nah. No, that subscription shit on IG.
I thought this nigga was talking about OnlyFans. I was
Well,
about
I was
like,
like,
hold on, bro. Send me the link.
Send
Send the link.
Yeah, that's all right. They send that fucking
me the
link.
link.
Fuck you talking about? Their sister-in-law like, shut the fuck up, sir. Shut the hell
Y'all
up.
niggas.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that on the pod. I'll send that as a group chat. Send y'all the link.
Y'all niggas.
Oh, that's hilarious. So you need shoot that link right quick.
All right, that looks like that was the last thing in pop culture. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to jump into politics or hip hop?
Politics is short this week, so y'all can shoot in it. Y'all need to shoot in that and then go right into hip hop after that.
Yeah, let's do the politics.
All right, so it looks like your boy DeSantis is out here doing God's work. He quietly signed a 6-month abortion ban in Florida. So that, I don't know when that takes into effect, but the law would be, if you're not 6 weeks, 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, you can't have an abortion.
That's what I agreed on. Yep. See?
That's what you
I
read.
think we aligned in many ways.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
My boss
He's out here restricting women's
DeSantis hit up
rights.
Gray and was like, "Hey, what's
You're out here
the
restricting
number?"
women's rights.
He said he hit up Gray. He said, "Gray, what's the magic number, bro? Help me out." Gray said, "You know what? I think
about
6 weeks sounds 6 weeks sounds good. It sounds fair."
Let's give about 6 weeks. Yeah, get over about 6 weeks.
Count on my finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I gave him a hand plus an extra digit.
And I plead the 6.
So what's our take on 6 week abortion being banned? Do you guys think
So what does
it's
this mean?
enough
After
time?
6 weeks,
or
after 6 weeks, you can't.
after 6 weeks they can't?
Yep.
How long does it take to find out that you're pregnant?
You can find out in like 15 days. But most women find out like on their 8th week that they're pregnant.
By then, it'll be too late.
By then, yeah, it's too late.
So they should have made at least, if you're finding out in 8 weeks, they should have made at least like give them 2 weeks to think about it, marinate on it.
So you think 10 is the magic number? 10 weeks?
I think 2 weeks after the time that they find out that they're pregnant. So if most women find out at 8 weeks, then you got to give them 2 weeks to marinate on it.
Okay, so
8 weeks, you're already showing.
What happens if a chick is pregnant for like 3 months and she don't even know it, and then 2 weeks she finds out, then you saying she would have another 2 weeks to decide? So that'd be like killing.
3 months, she got to know.
Yeah, you got to know.
You got to know 3 months.
Exactly. Your period. Yeah.
Nigga, we know bitches in Palm Beach that had a baby and didn't even know they was pregnant.
But they was
they full of shit.
That's rare. You know, not every woman is walking around 400, 500 pounds. And
So
just
were they still having
pregnant and
their
don't know it.
periods while they were pregnant, and they didn't know that?
No, the thing with period,
Some of them be off. They already have like off cycles, shit like that.
the cycle shit, you can't really what's the name, because you if you're especially if you're like a super active person, like athletes,
Yeah.
like gymnasts and those basketball players, they'll miss periods for like 4 months consecutively and not be pregnant.
Flares and shit. Yeah. Yep.
So,
But that's not most.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go case by case. Let's just do the average. What's the average time that a woman finds out, and then give them 2 weeks on top of that, and that's the law.
But
So if the
especially now,
average
you
is
got all these tests. You have all these birth control, all that stuff, condoms. It ain't an excuse. Plus, women know like on the days that they can get pregnant or not. They know like there's a certain window that they know when they have sex, when they can get pregnant during that time. When they
For men to say this, who the hell gives a damn? Let them go as 9 months. Who gives a damn?
You're right,
Yeah,
Nate. We
great.
shouldn't even be talking on this.
Yeah,
But the fact
I don't understand the vehemently though when they should when they. What is this
Yeah,
righteousness
great,
that we
but
have over?
that's you're talking about ovulation and shit like that. Yeah, women are ovulating for a certain amount of time throughout the month, but you still can get pregnant on the last fucking day, even though you're not ovulating.
Okay, my other thing is why would guys in general? What's the benefit of us having? I understand. Actually, I don't understand why they even if I have the whole argument for abortions just in general. You see, there.
I think
Because of the state
why
money,
guys
man.
have to have a say in it is because we're the fathers.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I know it's their body and we shouldn't be having a say on their body,
thought
but
we saw
our
we're the ones
seeds.
that have to pay the child support. We're the one that
We saw
have to raise these kids.
We saw for abortion before in this pod though.
Yeah,
What
we
was that?
did.
What was
That
the
was
answer?
a few months ago.
I
I can't
forgot how we
remember,
came to
bro.
solve, but we had a good answer though. We saw for abortion though. We solved as far as if the guy that wanted to be longer, he'd be responsible. I forgot what it was. We ended up covering though. It's just hilarious.
Yeah,
What else we
did.
have?
Yeah, but I would say 6 weeks is cutting it short. I would say give him 8 weeks. 6 weeks is wild.
Yeah, because
then
6
you're
weeks.
You're gonna have somebody say, "Well, you know what? I might need 10 weeks. I might need 12. I might need." And so
Ain't no
on.
might. The law is set as what it's set at. Right now it's set at 6, so I guess we can't do nothing about it. But
That's
I mean,
it.
right now it is what it is.
Shit, and if you ain't ready, don't be out here active then.
I guess people look at that each time we try to put any limitation on sex, people oversimplify it because it could just be that simple. Just telling people if you're not ready, don't have sexual active, or if you don't want to, don't have any kids, or just use a condom. But we know people ain't doing that. People,
All right, well, there's consequence to be have. That's what consequences.
they don't have to be consequence. It's a forced
No, it
consequence.
has to be.
Why?
So Swerve is
We're
on the
humans.
pod
We
now.
decide our fate. Why they don't have to be a consequence. That's
They
what we're
have to
saying.
be.
We can interject at any other point in our life. We put our own.
And that's why you have what's happening in Chicago right now, because there's no consequences. You can't say nothing. You can't hold them at fault. You can't hold them
No,
up
but those
accountable.
kids in Chicago are born because their parents choose to have them, not because
False.
they didn't choose to have abortions.
False.
Had they had abortions, you would have those kids in Chicago, right?
You'd have different kids in Chicago. What are you talking
Have a
about?
different, but he's saying that's the exact reason it's happening because there's no. I like so there's still consequences. That's the only reason that they should be against.
What it does, it make you more like careful about having kids. You don't just go out there just like be like so loose with it, so loose with yourself, and just not appreciate. How you call that? Not
But
really,
men are. That's the thing. See, men are. That's what they're saying. The men are that so loose with themselves and are everything else the same.
That's
way
our
like
privilege.
Right.
That's that male privilege that
That's
we have.
that's that male privilege that women want to have the same privilege.
And Gray wants to give him only 6 weeks of it. Gray will say 9. After that, Kathy has 6 weeks. Like, why not let them
6
ride as
weeks
far
is
as they want?
ridiculous. That's crazy though. That's too short to me.
If you're
Bro,
going to end
you
the
can
life,
find
it
out
don't
if you're
matter if you
pregnant right
ended
there
at
and
6
then.
weeks or you ended at 6 months.
You can find out if you're pregnant right there and then.
Yeah, but that's if you're checking if you're to find out if you're pregnant.
Well,
Most people's
check.
why are we all why I'm check well I
I'm
mean
not
I've never
giving
been
these
pregnant
excuses,
before,
man.
but I don't know how often I would need to be checking myself to see if I'm
If you know
pregnant.
you're getting active, go ahead and get yourself checked, bro. Right?
That's the part
easy
that's a
to
bold
say.
thing to say.
Now,
That's
if I ask
exactly
you
what I mean.
guys,
Yeah.
I think don't they
Now,
give
I
them
ask
free
you guys,
idea
when
at
you
the
guys were
clinics?
single and you guys were getting active, how often were you guys going to get checked?
Checked
There's
for what?
that.
Checked for what?
Like STDs.
Oh, I know. I know. I didn't have none of that. What I needed to get
You
checked
just
for?
assume you're not going to get checked though.
If the check engine
in
light,
fact, I used to get checked, yeah.
listen, if the check engine light ain't on, I ain't checking the engine. So
Classic.
if my dick ain't burning, if I ain't peeing out,
Dripping, you ain't leaking, you
dripping,
good?
what I'm
Yeah.
checking for?
I guess they could say the same thing.
Yeah, we need to bring responsibilities back, man.
So we need to make life harder. Is what you're protesting for, right? We need to make life harder.
responsibilities.
What is harder, Nate?
Responsibilities. That's what Gray's saying. We need to give more responsibility because these people are trying to avoid responsibilities. They're like, what if they're like, I'm not a fit parent. I want to not have the option of being a parent. Gray's saying, nah, you have 6 weeks and now you have to be a parent. I like that rule doesn't make any sense to me.
I understand.
It makes perfect sense.
I understand
don't
someone
try.
saying that they're not responsible right enough at the time, but we've given you a certain amount of time to figure it out. And now this baby right now is a full grown baby in your stomach, and now it's too late for you to decide I can't do it.
Yeah, because we decide that it's too late. It don't have to be.
Remember we were talking about Swift paying for an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
If this law was in effect, most likely you wouldn't have you couldn't have paid for that abortion.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been breaking the law.
You would have saved that $400. So you telling me DeSantis out here saving niggas money?
It's in your favor. See?
Niggas like you that's paying for abortions that ain't your babies.
Come on, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. How could you be against that man, bro?
But I would like to know, what is that baby doing right now?
What do you mean?
The baby.
See, you don't even know.
The baby whose mom wanted to abort that baby, but didn't do it because they didn't have the money.
He's probably.
How's that baby's life right now?
That baby's well.
How was
that
that
be a productive
how was
person
that
in
baby
society?
raised?
that baby's better alive than dead.
They're adding to our numbers. They're adding to our population.
That baby's probably one of them kids that was in Chicago running the streets crazy.
They're gonna be a productive citizen in society.
I don't know. Not coming from a mom who didn't have $400.
Or dad.
Yeah, coming from two people who didn't have $400 together collectively.
That's crazy.
They had to hit my dog up. What kind of shit is
That's
that?
crazy.
Two motherfuckers can't scramble up $400. Yeah, you starting off bad, bruh.
Starting off bad. See, them people need to. Some people need to get aborted.
That's what I'm saying. Greg only gives those people only 6 weeks. Those people and you ain't got some.
If you ain't got $400, it just shouldn't happen. Then
what does that mean?
I might have that $400 in 8 months and 8 weeks. Hey, I just need 2 more weeks to get that $400.
Yeah, that means I have to go through it the whole thing. It's kind of thrown.
Well, before y'all get into it, make sure y'all have 400. So that's.
I'm with it all the way. And then she has to be willing to have the abortion.
That is my that is one thing that I would agree with Gray, but not on that extent. Because my rule for people in college that are sexually active and just fucking, if you don't have $40, you shouldn't be fucking.
And you just gave them 40 because that pill is new.
Exactly.
That wasn't always your rule.
Facts.
So $40, bro. If you don't have $40, you can't be fucking raw.
Just like Cardi said, broke niggas ain't getting the box. That's right. Oh, man.
That's it.
You can't be fucking raw. Ain't that the only way? There's another way?
Well, it's capitalist system. Apparently not, right? Only those with money.
Only those with money can have sex raw.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but college was a wild time. Ain't nobody putting on no rubber. Talking about college, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, another bill that passes in Florida. I guess Florida passes a bill to allow death penalty for pedophiles and people that sexually assault children. So that you are now on the death. You can be placed on death row.
Damn.
And who wouldn't be for this bill?
That's what I'm saying.
You can't openly be like, nah, bro. We gotta save the pedos.
I'm for it too, but one thing though, like
people can't outcome. They can't say that they're not with it because it's the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. But being that it's being passed by the governor in Florida and everybody hates the governor in Florida, they're looking at him like he's doing crazy shit.
Like they go Florida.
Not the people in Florida though. People in Florida love it because that's
yeah.
Majority of the shit that DeSantis get backlash from, people in Florida loves it.
We're with it, yeah.
Like keeping this bitch
He's
open,
getting backlash
keeping this
from
shit
the outside.
cooking. He's getting backlash from the left wingers in the other metropolitan areas. But in Florida, we love this shit. Dude, DeSantis is doing a good job.
I'll take DeSantis over. Who was the dude before? Rick Scott? I'll take DeSantis over Rick Scott any day.
Charlie Chris. I think Charlie Chris was before him, right?
Was it Chris?
It was one of them.
So.
But they tried to run against him this time again and got swapped. It was a landslide for DeSantis to be the governor of Florida.
Yeah. But I think I'm for it. But like, you know, because I know there's a lot of cases of like, what do you call that? False accusation.
What do you mean, like grown-ups getting false accused against by like kids?
Yeah, because even you have like a lot of stepfathers getting false accused by
Oh yeah,
a lot of kids.
that's true.
The mothers putting you know, like words in the child's ear to accuse the father for whatever reason. So I just want to, you know, like if it's like a for sure, you know, like proof that, you know, he did it.
Yeah,
or she
you'd have
did
to
it,
be found guilty. You'll be found guilty to be on death row. So,
But what he's saying is that you can be found guilty even though you're not guilty. You know, like
Yeah.
how there was like believe all women, there's gonna be
Yep.
believe all kids.
damn. So if you don't like your stepdad, you could just look at nigga, shut up before I kill your ass, nigga.
Get your ass murked out here.
Giving
Be
kids
fucking around.
So
Be fucking
also
around. I see
another
you walking
thing,
around
too.
my door at nighttime, peeking through the door.
Another thing
Fucking
too,
around.
I wonder if that's false for women too, because now you have a lot of these cases where like teachers having sex with their students.
Damn, I'm pretty sure it does.
What?
But no one
Yeah.
really. They don't even really charge those women that have kids, sex with them kids for sexual assault.
They don't.
That's the female privilege.
You're allowed to fuck little kids.
Yeah, definitely. Because if it's the male teachers that's fucking these girls, they get caught. They're going down.
Yeah.
You know the male teachers at the high school who was fucking them girls.
I mean, we assumed that. We didn't know.
We assumed it was
that was
we
a
knew.
wild accusation. We don't really know because that's a lot to throw on
Nigga,
a
we
fucking
knew.
guy.
The girls was telling us.
I don't know, man.
Damn.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah, high school was a wild place.
Yeah, but it was a wild time. So, you know, let bygones be bygones.
New day.
That nigga just said, let older men rape, sexually assault these little girls. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the past. Let them live. Bill Cosby had to go through all this for what? Let my dog rock.
for fucking
He
a
did what he
grown
did.
woman. Imagine if it was a child.
Child, nah. Child, you got to go down.
Cosby
They try
went,
to get him.
Cosby
for a
went through all
16-year-old.
that shit for an old 60-year-old lady.
That's just called getting tricked out of them draws. That's not assault.
Yeah, that's not assault.
That's
She
what
got
that's
tricked out of them
Cosby's
draws. She
doing.
got finessed. She got finessed 2 times.
They both took a pill. Cosby said she couldn't hang.
She said, I took the same shit she took.
Cosby a deviant.
That's the
Cosby
last thing we
deviant.
got in politics. Let's jump into hip hop. You got your girl Megan Thee Stallion files a motion lawsuit or whatever to 1501 certified ENT, and I guess the person that owns that is Carl Crawford on
Yeah.
missed payments. I don't know what the payments would be for. I guess for her music.
Royalties, maybe.
I think she got the same thing going on that Monique got going on. Pretty much, deal wasn't right. And now she's on the back end complaining that the money wasn't right.
Yeah,
Off
that's
something
what
that she
all
signed.
rappers do, bro. You sign that 360 deal. You sign that 360 deal, and then you get upset that they getting part of 360.
And it's only when they find out. And it's
That's
only when
right.
they.
That's exactly what happened.
It's only when they find out what the other people, what their handlers is making, what the people above them is making.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But you know, it is a deal that they did sign up, but it is a like I said, the predatory industry. So it's like your only recourse. You get, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you get raped, and afterwards you complain about the rape and hope that they end up with enough bad faith or enough less, then they go back and renegotiate. It's part of the process. You know what I'm saying? They just keep on. It's never going to be in your favor. You never come in there hot enough. You know what I'm saying? Things got to be perfect for you to come in there and you get the leverage in your favor. Half the time, the house is going to win.
I'd agree. The house always win. You can never beat the house. The house is playing on fake money.
Yeah. People
Yeah.
come and go.
Sticking in hip hop, you got your girl. I guess is she considered hip hop? Is Doja Cat considered hip hop?
I mean, she's probably the
Somewhat.
second greatest female rapper of all time, so I would call it hip
Whoa,
hop. Yeah,
whoa,
go ahead.
whoa.
But go ahead, go ahead, say what
She's
you're gonna say.
nice. She is
Whoa.
nice.
Whoa, wait a minute. I haven't heard
I
a
said
Doja
what I
Cat song
said.
yet.
I said
Oh,
what
yeah,
I
she
said,
got
but go
songs.
ahead.
She got music.
But I guess Doja Cat is coming out leaning towards this whole demonic lifestyle where she's getting tattoos of demonic shit and shaving off her eyebrows and shit like that. A whole bunch of shit. If you've seen her lately, she looks like she's one of these devil worshipping chicks. Have y'all seen Doja
Yeah.
Cat lately?
Yeah,
have seen
she's one of those artsy kids that went to one of those theater schools and shit like that. That's all it is. That's what she's like, a very artsy, very what's
Yeah.
that word they call it?
Eccentric.
Eccentric. Yeah, that's what she is. And the culture ain't used to it. But that's all she was. Before she blew up, she was like that. When she got her little deal, they kind of molded her and made her almost like a sex symbol, bring her back to hip hop. But that wasn't her original calling. If you ever look up those videos, that's why they make fun of her. They call her like the awkward black girl type. She has videos of her being on like white hate pages where they like she's a black girl that dates white guys, but she's like the one that features shades about herself as her hair. It's a lot of self-loathing type history that you're saying back in when she grew up. So this is not new. This is just her. She's always kind of been an oddball, but bad as hell. But it's one of those things. You can't really win with Doja. As much as they market her to us and everything else, if you ever see Doja's boyfriend, she dates like a regular, like back then she was dating like a regular squeamy, a little squirmy white dude, a regular civilian. And she was fucking crazy. Yeah.
That's what I be saying. Like they be
So-
saying this about like niggas, but then when they go on the other side, you see like I'm like the fuck yeah, like
But that's what she liked. She could fool any. It was clearly she's Doja Cat, but that she was geeky that she dated the type she was used to. That's all.
She's a mulatto, right?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a mulatto, exactly. So that's what it was. So she's a
suffer
mix.
some identity crisis. I think she was gonna be on that Lady Gaga type stuff, kind of.
I mean, she's not too far from it. She's hip hop, but I hear she's supposed to be putting out a hip hop album, right? Like a full hip hop album.
Yeah, I heard that too. I think she could do it, especially now, like with all these dudes.
I'm telling you, if she does this, you're gonna see her real talent. This girl's serious.
What
I
happens?
think she is.
What happens when we find out somebody's writing her lyrics like Iggy Azalea? What you gonna say?
Iggy Azalea is trash. What am I gonna say? We know that Cardi B's getting her shit wrote, and we don't care. I'm just gonna say she's still good, but I gotta take off give her an asterisk. Right now, Nicki's number one because I don't know of nobody writing lyrics for her, and she's the best. She can sing, she can rap, she can dance, she can do whatever.
What do you mean the best? What are we saying the best?
When it comes to rappers, you know what rapping is? She's the
Female
best
rappers.
female.
He's saying she's the best female rapper.
Best female rapper. That's it.
Lyricists.
At current
My
time,
rap-
What do you when you hear rapper? What do you think?
There's tiers now. I look at it
current
from
time or
different.
all time, like
She's the best lyricist.
Okay, she's the best lyricist.
Lyricist.
Doja's right
That's
behind
what I'm
her.
saying. Who? Cardi?
No, Nicki's
no.
number one lyricist. Doja's right behind her.
No, there's plenty in between that.
Hold on.
Doja's just the most popular.
Nah.
There's plenty. No, man, the female rap
Who?
landscape right now is too. I'll be naming you would know.
Yeah, you're gonna name them. I'm gonna
tell
tell you they're not better than Doja.
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody, Omerta. There's even what's name I'd say she's not
Don't
better.
name me no dyke rappers telling me because I don't want to hear that. Because when you name when you naming me like bull dyke rappers, I'm like you're calling out men right now. You know they can't rap the same shit that Doja can rap. They don't have the same content.
Okay. I like. Yeah. When it comes to the same content, you're saying the women. There's something that be kicking it, man. Let me see. Yeah, a lot of them not mainstream. Tokyo, she definitely better spinning than Tokyo.
There's actually a playlist I found on Apple Music. It's called High Maintenance.
Yeah, they have
Look-
those. If
look
you go
that
on,
up. That
if
shit's
you
fire.
if you go on Spotify, go to the Feeling Myself playlist. That's the female rappers. You'll see there's plenty. There's plenty. I'm talking about female hip hop is killing it right now.
Yeah,
There's plenty
good
of
tracks. I sent you a track.
lyrically
I sent you a track a couple days ago. Good fire tracks, fire artists. Doja's the best of them.
There's Bia. Bia's one of my favorite.
Bia's good too.
Doja is one of my dope. Doja don't do enough hip hop for me. That's my issue. I was like, she can't be one of the best rappers. She don't have enough. She don't have enough rap to be one of the best.
She's the female Kanye.
Whoa.
That's what she I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's great. You listen. Well, she's the female Kanye.
Nicki's the female Kanye, but I'll give it to her in this.
No, Nicki's the female Wayne. Nicki's the female Wayne. Doja's the female Kanye.
I mean, as far as in the spectrum of music that they make.
Did they produce?
No, I mean as far as the spectrum of music that they make.
So they can't be the Kanye anything like.
No, I'm not talking about the produce. I'm just talking about Kanye's borderline genius, but he's also borderline crazy. You could say the same thing about Doja. Great lyrics, they put out great music. They touch all different types of genres. They can do hip hop, they can do classical, hip hop, R&B, whatever you want from them.
Okay.
That's what I mean in that
side,
sense
okay. All right.
of being like a Kanye.
I don't listen to Doja Cat, so I don't know. I just saw her being demonic.
What is demonic? That's one of the main things that you could get on black folks. On top of that, they're easy able to pull our levers and get us mad. One of the key things is by saying is demonic or devil worship. But that's automatically do that. You're the worst thing in the world if you're black. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of artists do that demonic. I think a lot of artists do that demonic shit just for attention and don't really be on that demonic shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
It's just a phase that they go through. I think Rihanna's went through it. Beyonce's gone through it.
It's some fake shit to get the crowd to talk. It's not. Yeah, it's like a movie. It's like these are different stages of my career. This is our horror phase. This is my demonic stage. They're gonna talk about me. I'm being all the time.
This is my pop phase. This is my hip hop phase.
Exactly. Same shit. They don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? They're not any more demonic than they are super religious. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. So that's how I look at it. But you get the people that walk, so you get the people get to start talking about it like that. Once you start taking that lane.
You don't see people walking around with a whole bunch of Jesus pieces and people's like, oh, that guy's too religious.
Exactly.
Yeah. What else we got in hip hop?
What else we have?
Fan react to Moneybagg Yo's new restaurant in Memphis selling $100 steaks.
What are their reactions?
They think it's too expensive.
$100 steak is too expensive?
Nah,
because I think
is that the cheapest steak? If that's the cheapest steak, even if it is the cheapest steak, go somewhere else.
That's the thing. Like, what kind of restaurant is it? Like, just because Moneybagg Yo owns it, is it a high-end restaurant?
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
It better be a high-end. If you're selling $100 steak, it needs to be a high-end restaurant.
Yeah, it's high. If it's a high-end restaurant, what the fuck is people mad about that Moneybagg Yo owns it? I think this is only because he owns it. If it was some other random person that they didn't know that owned it, they would not be complaining about. Because
if it was like a Chef Ramsay or something like that owned it, it wouldn't be no problem.
Right? Because what are you complaining about? How much someone is selling steak for?
Because the thing is, because he owns it, I think everybody expecting to get the hookup. They don't think it should be high class. They think it's supposed to be some hood stuff.
But if it is some hood stuff, if it is like one of those. Like that turkey leg hut in Houston with long ass lines and shit, and it's be crowded and packed and shit like that. If it's something like that, I don't want no $100 steaks. Something I gotta stand up and eat. If I gotta stand up and eat this steak, it better not be $100.
Yeah, that's the size.
Let me see. Looking at it now, I mean, yeah, it looks decent. Yeah.
Is it like a fancy steakhouse?
Flip your camera.
Is there silverware on the table? Glasses.
We're waiting on Gray to show us the screen that he's looking at. Just do this, bro.
I mean, it's a T-bone steak or a T-hawk. The what's the name? It's not unbelievable. It costs $100. It's steak.
It's a Kobe.
Yeah, it's not unbelievable at all.
It's a Kobe steak.
It's not. I don't know if it's even Kobe cut. I don't think it's a Kobe. I don't think it's a Kobe steak.
At Kobe.
But the fact that it's a T-bone, I don't see how, or is it a tomahawk?
I don't know.
It's fucking piece of meat. It's a piece of a
cow. That you already know.
The fact that we're charging these different prices for a different piece of the cow is crazy to me. This high class bullshit. Some shit that we just put up. We just say this is high class and this is what we got to charge for it.
Yeah,
I seen some shit that said, like in Maine, that the prisoners in Maine used to eat lobster consistently.
Yeah, because in the place, over there they have so much lobster. It's not a thing.
That shit was considered back then. That shit was considered like the roach of the sea.
Yeah.
So they actually had to make a rule that they wasn't allowed to feed the prisoners lobster more than 4 times a week.
God damn.
Like
so what they eating in prison now in Maine?
I don't know. I guess, but now that lobster's people are charging an arm and a leg for lobster, they're not giving it to the prisoners no more.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm looking at it now. Let's see.
Are you still looking at that?
That's the interior. So,
yeah.
Oh yeah. If I'm not eating
nice
no
place.
$100 steak at that shit.
What you mean?
they go to chicken wings.
That looks like a regular brunch spot.
That look exactly. That's why. That's
that's a regular bar, bro.
Yeah, that's not no place where you paying $100 steak, bro. I'm with the people on this one. Moneybag Yo fucking up. He's tripping, bro.
They told Moneybag Yo he must forgot what the streets he came from. Like, what you want, my boy? You high end? You doing a high end spot?
That place ain't
But it's
high
not
end.
high end though.
That place ain't high end, bro. That shit looks like a what's that shit called? Shit looks like
bro.
a shake and shake.
Yeah, that shit looks like a BJ's.
That nigga's disrespectful.
Not even BJ's. I can see. No way. I'm
An
not saying it's a bad spot.
Independent BJ, yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad spot, but
look at the ceiling, bro.
yeah, I know you can still see it. The shit looks like chili ceiling.
Exactly.
That's the
You
outside.
can still see the vents and shit.
Yeah, that ain't it. Ain't no $100 steak in there. If I pull up to a restaurant like that, I don't expect to pay for $100 for a steak
during the day.
No.
Yeah, they tripping. I'm with the people on this one. Moneybag Yo tripping.
$100 steak. I mean, but you're paying for his name though. You're going to his restaurant.
True.
Everybody knows this Moneybag Yo spot. Where's the restaurant? It's probably in Memphis.
It is, yeah.
See, you're paying for his name.
Damn.
It's probably hard to get in there.
Yeah, I think we really got to master the art of what do you call that, luxury.
There's no art to luxury.
There's something about it. There's something about
I don't
it.
think there's
Why
no
would someone
art to
pay
luxury.
like?
What is that?
Why would someone pay extra for something? For the same thing.
It's the feel of it.
Different
It's the feel of scarcity. That's
It's
the part
not
of
even the
luxury.
feel. It's what someone tells you is luxury that you're paying this luxury for. You don't know it's luxury until someone tells you it's luxury.
It's scarcity also. It's got to be a certain class, a small group. You know what I'm saying? You know
Y'all
what I'm saying?
remember when oxtail used to be dirt cheap, and now
bro.
you can't get.
Just like
and now
goat.
Yeah,
Oxtails and goats, them shits is through the roof. Now it's considered a delicacy.
Man, forget
it wasn't
that.
always a
Even-
delicacy.
Even caviar. Caviar is something that people eat in the island, like rice. Used to eat people, like rice. But now, you got people paying over hundreds of dollars for it.
For some bullshit because somebody told y'all it was a delicacy.
Speaking of luxury, what's the most you guys spent on some luxury shit that you now regret?
Luxury shit that I now regret.
Yeah.
I don't think I regret anything. Yeah,
I'm a very common, simple guy. I don't really buy luxury shit. I'm not into shoes or colognes and stuff like that. I spend my money on stuff that makes me happy for the moment. I'm not trying to. I don't really splurge on big things.
Oh, I would say, let me see. I had some Armani jeans that I had bought back in 08, 06 or 07.
Got it for the G.
Armani.
For like
How much?
Yeah, it was like 100 something, over 120.
Oh, that's light. That ain't too
That's
bad. I
light,
thought they got you for the 1,200. That's the price of jeans nowadays.
Yeah,
I
nowadays though, like back in 08, yeah.
So you got here for the 1,200, the 600. I think it's something crazy like that. Like Jesus.
But the
my
thing
worst-
is, like, I never really wore it like that. Though. I only wore it like twice.
yeah, clothes is one of the worst ones you can do. Unless it's like luggage.
Because you scared to put some jeans like that. You scared to put them in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta put that shit in the dry cleaner.
That's dry cleaner.
No,
That's
you
dry
got to
cleaner
put that
right
shit
there.
in the freezer. You're not even supposed to wash your jeans. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's very rare. It's not supposed to take what's name because it's supposed to break down the
Yeah,
fabric, whatever it
you're
is.
supposed to like put it in the freezer and all types of. There's some
In the
bunch of dumb
freezer?
shit, bro. I'm telling you,
Really?
bro.
What happens is once you wear it a couple of times, when you smell it like very what's name, they just put it in the freezer and that kind of what's name and like white folks. But you know
Deodorizes
it's
it?
white folks, yeah. But you know white folks.
Yeah, that's white folks stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Those
You
are
already know they are. Yeah,
these are the
they like
same
to
people
push the
that-
limits of dirtiness.
These are the same people that invented wash day.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Oh yeah, like
So-
Tuesdays and Saturdays I take baths.
Yeah, take that.
Come
Yeah,
on.
do that. Do that with what you will. Exactly. So we're not. So we always watching, but yeah, so it's one of those things.
I mean, I do go a while. I mean, I might go some jeans. I'll go a few wears before I wash them. But
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Nigga, if you see me in some jeans, they haven't been washed.
Yeah, that's how. That's how. It's
yeah, but
supposed to
eventually
be.
you're gonna wash the jeans.
Sometimes
Yeah, they'll start to smell.
You can't
after
tell
a
me you're gonna
while.
wear the jeans and
Then
you
they
never
start to
wash the
stick-
jeans.
Yeah, you're supposed to wash them.
after.
Because eventually you're gonna smell the jeans. You're gonna be like, oh, these don't smell fresh. They
Yeah,
smell like eventually it's gonna be the sweat from your body's gonna collect
and
over the
that's when you
last.
take them to the dry cleaner.
That's what in the
Or
freezer
drinks.
for.
Yeah.
The fridge is supposed to
He's using them. Yeah, it's supposed to what's the name of them?
take out the funk.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
supposed
guess
to
it deodorizes
deodorize or something like that. That's what the
Really?
freezer's for. So
I
Nate,
guess
what
for the
was
white folks.
your luxury purchase that you regret?
What am I thinking? What did I regret? I love my refrigerator, bro. Spent $3,000 on that refrigerator, and it had the knock feature, and I never used that feature. Like it literally no fucking.
You knock and you knock and it shows you.
Yeah,
inside.
Yeah.
When you can just open the
Well,
door, you just open the door.
Yeah, the knock is a ripoff because you knock on it. All it does is turn on lights on the inside so you can see through the
Yeah.
glass.
And it costs more than the one that just has a digital screen. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, they're like, oh, it costs more. You know what I'm saying? Digital screen, there's all these upgrades. By next year, there's going to be a new version. That's just going to be obsolete. You know that. This right here costs more because I know it's going to be set it. You know, I was
They got
thinking,
you.
I'm going to go with you. And after, I was like, afterwards, I never used that feature.
Yeah.
It
That reminds me of that. It reminds me of that video, How to Stuff to the Negro.
So I would say that's probably my worst.
We associate price with value.
Yeah, that's probably the worst one that I did. I went with that refrigerator and figured not much more. How about you?
I think my worst shit, bro. I spent.
You're a new parent, so it was probably a lot. Go ahead.
No, he be spending money on some bullshit though.
I
know.
spent fucking. I think it was $429, bro, on a fucking Hermes bracelet, right? Hermes that shit is literally just a thin piece of leather, bro, with some metal on it.
Oh hell no!
I don't know what I was thinking to even spend that kind of money on that luxury item, bro.
Is this something that you ordered, or you saw this and you had it in your hand, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna pay for this?
No, I ordered it because I saw it in pictures, and that shit looks amazing. But when you look at it, but when you realize, bro, you literally just paid for $3 worth of leather and some metal on a piece of
And the
fucking
name.
bracelet, bro.
The margin on that.
Oh, they
That
got
shit
you.
is crazy, bro. Hermes in itself is crazy, bro. So when you get into that luxury shit, bro, I ain't supposed to be there.
I think it's a bait too. Like, I think it's a bait for poor people, like, you know, like a regular, like middle class
That
people.
nigga,
Too.
Yeah,
that nigga
regular
just
broke
called
ass
me
niggas
poor.
like
This-
regular.
that
No,
nigga just
no,
called
no,
me
you
poor
no,
without
no,
even-
no.
You
Come on,
right,
bro.
you right, Gray. Broke
No,
ass niggas like
no.
judo want to be
No,
stunting and shit.
Fuck boys.
Want to be stunting and shit.
Oh, me, I said middle class too.
Middle class ass nigga trying to stunt and shit.
For people who aspire to be rich, but you know what I'm saying, we look at it as, you know, like buying like the liabilities, the expensive stuff, as making us, you know, like adding value or adding a status to.
That's how you rich people look at it, Grit. That's what you said.
Yeah,
This nigga just throw himself into rich people like he a rich
man.
person, bro.
But I
Here's
think,
the thing,
I think
though.
the rich people usually get it. Like,
he's saying
like,
that he has.
they got a back end deal. Yeah,
He has the same vision as the rich people. He sees things the same way they see it.
Where they establish it, Grit? You
man.
just like every other nigga.
Them
You a regular nigga.
niggas won't let you. Them niggas won't even let you believe you more than
That's, right.
more than the average nigga. Now they're like, nah, Greg. Just so you know.
I actually bought what was it? Now that you said that refrigerator, my washer and dryer. And I'm so used to having the regular washer because it's like one of those newer ones. You hit the button, and it has different settings. You can set a timer on it. You can Bluetooth and all that other stuff. But it don't have that, that agitator in the middle that spins your clothes. That thing's not there. So it's just the bottom of it. The bottom just spins.
Yep.
Yeah, the bottom becomes the agitator.
That shit is. I know physics. I know how friction works. That shit is. There's no possible way that shit's cleaning my.
It causes more with the agitator. So there's the washers and dryers cost more.
When you're todying some clothes, that shit. If you don't have the agitator, how's that shit? How is it getting clean?
It's the water. It's the wave. It still shakes.
I see it. I see it moving. The glass is clear. I can look into the washing machine.
They're rubbing against each other. The friction.
Ain't no moving against each other. It's just moving like this. It's just spinning. It's just like doing a little dance next to each other. It's not scrubbing against each other.
There. I don't know.
No, there's enough clothes in there.
You've had that washer for almost a year now. So you telling me the clothes you wearing right now ain't washed?
What I'm telling you is,
just moving.
What I'm telling you is,
how you gonna diss the washer that you use and don't think you?
I'm telling you that America has become that we're becoming less clean. So now people the way that it comes.
That's not true. You just gotta pay for it. They sell them.
I'm telling you, I bought the most expensive washer and dryer in there.
That was there. They have them with the agitators, though. You can pay for the agitators. You can pay. There's the kind
the guy told me. He said, "No, we're not." He said, "That's old news. We left the agitator behind. We're not doing that no more."
And then
this is what we're doing now.
Between the technology,
and I said, "How is this getting the clothes clean?"
You're saying between the technology and that, and the advancements they've made and detergent, that's probably why it don't need to be done as much as anymore.
You notice people also stopped ironing their clothes as much as they used to?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Clothes used to come out of the washing machine and come out the dryer, and then you iron all your clothes before you put them up. Now people ain't doing that no more. Are we just accepting people walking around wrinkled?
Some are. That's the thing. We're of the generation. These kids nowadays are going out with just their pajamas on. They're going out with their house slippers on. This shit is crazy. We're of the work from home generation too, so there's a lot of that. So a lot of active wear and lazy wear and casual wear becoming the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else we on?
Y'all got anything else in hip hop? That was a short week for hip hop.
I think that's it. We didn't have anything else, right?
We're due for a short week anyway, because last episode was close to 4 hours.
Yeah.
We didn't cover your boy Jonathan Majors.
Oh yeah, damn, yeah.
We covered him last time, but
they coming down on your boy hard, and they trying to. They coming for all the stripes now.
Yeah, there's more to.
Apparently there's 6 more women that came forward about him beating their ass.
Well, the one, the white one.
It's always like that, man.
All white women?
You get a case, all of a sudden you got like a whole bunch of motherfuckers out of the woodwork. All of a sudden now, they're victims too. Like it's
gotta do the shakedown.
So do we not believe those women?
Nope, I don't believe.
No, I don't believe.
Why don't you believe them?
Why don't you believe them? What else would you do, Greg?
Yeah, why wouldn't you believe them?
Why this sort of happens every time? Like, okay, why couldn't they speak before?
Because they needed someone else to start off the protests.
Especially now when women are more vocal than ever. Like, you telling me they're holding back at the same time? Like, come on.
Yeah, we just need one person to get the ball rolling. After that one person gets the ball rolling, they're like, all right, now I feel safe to let the world know that I was also violated by this man.
And I think there should be some consequences too for like false accusations.
That I definitely agree with. Now, once we find out that these women's crying wolf,
because niggas losing too much, man.
Hang them from a tree.
Niggas losing way too much. I ain't saying all that. Niggas losing way too much, man. Like, you got Michael Irving lost he lost a few millions, from that false accusation. And good thing we saw that shit on camera.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that actually grabbed her, like handled her, like and aggressively, he didn't get any charge.
Yeah, because she don't mind that. Money. She didn't mind that.
That nigga ain't got no money. I'd be waiting for a rich nigga to slap me. Oh God. Will Smith can slap me. Oh man, let me get slapped by Will Smith.
You waiting on the what's that guy name? What's the dude with the muscles?
Terry Crews.
You waiting on the Terry Crews moment, Swerve?
Yeah.
You get your Me Too on.
Hold on, did he sue?
Terry
Terry
Crews?
Crews, yeah, he was the only guy that had a Me Too, yeah.
How much you got?
Settlement.
How you let a man demasculate you like that in front of your wife? Just grab your
How
balls.
much money? Tell me how much money.
I don't know how much.
Because I'll do it.
Because I ain't hear it.
You think my wife? You think my wife care if we come up on a cool meal just for a slap?
Not a slap. Terry didn't get slapped. Terry got groped.
He got his shit grabbed.
Yeah, he got groped.
Let me think about it. No, everybody got a number. Let me think about it.
Everybody got a number.
Cool meal. He got a meal, right?
Yeah, he definitely got like maybe 20.
Oh, 20 mil?
Yeah, I don't know the numbers. You get in that slap. That's light work.
Sleep.
That's light work.
That's light work. 20 mil. Hey, no problem.
20. So 20 mil, you letting another man fondle you in front of your wife.
And you say fondle. There's a difference between a grope and a fondle. A grope is like a quick little nut check.
A quick little call, like you represent.
A little nut check. I can take that for 20 mil. Fondle, that takes time. I'm not with the fondle. Fondle, that nigga having too much fun.
Yeah, you having too much fun.
That nigga having too much fun over here.
That nigga doing the spirit fingers on your shit.
Yeah, you having too much fun, Playboy. We got to get this moving.
Take me out the dinner at least.
Yeah.
Classic.
Enough of ball fondling talk.
Pause.
What else we got? We jumping into sports.
Yeah, sports.
You got the boxing match this weekend.
Yeah, that's this weekend.
Yeah, Garcia versus what's that nigga
Tank
name?
Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
Who y'all got in that fight?
I've got. I ain't
Tank
never.
as always.
I ain't never watched a boxing match and didn't pick the black guy.
Yeah, especially if it's a Mexican versus a black guy. Come on, man. Who do you think I am?
I ain't never.
I was a Pacquiao bout,
a non-black guy.
You pick Pacquiao over Mayweather?
No, that was the only time. Yeah, that was the only time. But yeah, Pacquiao usually was a beast every other time though.
Listen. This was like maybe back in 2000. When did Pacquiao fight
Mayweather?
Yeah.
Or
which time?
Yeah, they only fought once.
Yeah, I forgot what year it was, but I remember I was at Wing House at that time.
It was like
went to junior. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gray, you was with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that night, I don't know if you knew, there was a guy there that was rooting for Pacquiao. He was rooting for Pacquiao, and for some reason, it just disgusted me so fucking much that this black guy was rooting for another black guy to lose, bro. That shit disgusted me so much.
It's boxing. You know what? Color don't fucking matter.
It's more than boxing. It's
the rooting for. It's the rooting for.
Yeah,
he was rooting for Pacquiao, bro. That shit disgusted me with every being in my body.
This whole time.
You were selling out.
Nah, yeah, exactly.
You know, if there's any fighter that was worth selling out, it would be Mayweather.
Why? Mayweather, why would you sell out for?
I don't see Mayweather burn money in the club. You know what I'm saying?
But you're talking about fighting. You just said fighting a second ago. So now why are you talking about outside shit now? He's a fighter.
Well, I'm saying if there's any fighting worth selling out is Mayweather, because I don't see him disgrace other countries talking about, I'm from America. Things are clean over here. Where's he from? He's from.
Aren't you American?
You know, I don't buy into the whole patriot.
You just said last week that there's anything to be prideful for is to be American. But now you got a problem.
I don't think I said that. What's the context?
Yeah, you said it.
What's the context? Because I don't buy into the whole being proud of
the listeners can go back and they can rewind and check and see.
I'm not a blind patriot like that. I'm not anti-American, but I'm not a blind patriot.
Listen, there's so many people in the black community that just hates America.
Oh I'm not that though.
It's fucking crazy, like, bro.
There is that.
You're in the fucking best country that this is the best country for black people.
Calm the fuck down. I hate when niggas say that shit too.
It's not.
Y'all niggas. It's the brainwash for me, though.
It's the brainwash that you refuse to leave, though. If America's not the best place, why would you still be here?
Yeah,
Nate?
but if it's not the best, what is the best? Let me know what the best is, so I can.
It depends
The thing
on
is,
where
like,
you at
it's
in
the
life.
best for
Okay, so for him, for the person who's speaking
financial
right now,
opportunity.
this is the best.
What do you mean? What you said?
For monetary opportunity, yes.
I said for the person that's speaking right now, it's the best. Another person in another country might have a different opinion, but
it's not other countries.
still
It's just
here,
depending on your system. It don't matter. You being here doesn't make it the best or not the best. I could be here and it's the worst. It don't mean
it's the best for you, but you wouldn't stay here. Why would you stay?
No, plenty of people stay in situations. Most people stay.
But
in
you're not
that
those
aren't the
people.
best for them.
Nate, you're a smart guy.
Yeah,
You wouldn't stay in Chicago with your 4 kids.
Correct. I wouldn't, but
because you're not that person.
I didn't say
there's a place better. Where is it? Let me know so we can go there.
What I'm saying, it depends on where you're at in life. That's what I'm saying. So America is great. You know what I'm saying? It's fine for me. There's plenty of it where you go saying but I'm not saying it's the best. There's other places once you get in a certain echelon.
Give me an example. Where would you go?
It's a variety. It's different.
I feel like there's just all sorts of places, man. With your money up, you can go.
But you're not telling me nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put.
If you're retired, I'd agree. If you're at the end of life, retired, maybe somewhere else is better because you can be on the beach.
You already done collected all your money, all your 401k.
But even before retirement, if you don't want to be in the hustle and bustle of it, having to work until you're 65, 68, you can go to other place where they have better social safety nets.
Ain't nobody retiring earlier than that. Where are they retiring earlier than that?
What do you mean? That they're able to retire. You got over in Canada, in America, I know the retirement age is 62, 68, but are you able to retire at that age in America? That's almost going to be almost going to be unable to be done. That was only back in the days when people had pensions and everything else. That shit's gone.
Yeah,
like Grace said, this is the place to get your money, and then you use that money and go retire somewhere else.
So it can't be the best place if once you get the most suited, you leave. That in itself doesn't mean that it's the best.
That's the
place,
thing. Those other places,
but if you were in those other countries, you wouldn't be able to make that money.
Okay, those are things. So that the ultimate. So if the final stage is the last stage, you can't tell me the other stage before that are the best stages. That wouldn't make any sense. If this is the power of this, to me, is America's the business. This is the bank. This is where you go, you grind this, that, and there. But it don't make any sense to me how the bank could be the best place. This is where you pop up at. There's plenty.
You haven't heard people say that the journey is the best part of the trip.
I guess. If that's why
it's the way you get there. It's not
that in itself. I feel like
it's not the end. It's the way you got there that made it the best.
The hyper individualism, the all man for herself, it's great. You know what I'm saying? If you're built for that, that's what I'm saying. I'm of that. But there's plenty of motherfuckers that don't want to work, that just want to spend time with family. They want to be able to just be a human. Part of being a human isn't spending 40 hours a day at work, 40 hours a week at work, having only 2 weeks of your life to get off vacation. That's all manufactured shit getting in the way.
But how do you think you're going to get to
some people? Some people just want to be able to do just the eat, be with people, be with family. That's it.
Great. I would love that.
All this other shit,
but how?
All this other shit is becoming. There's other places that they have lower. You know what I'm saying? Like it costs. It's the lower cost of living. And for example, so they don't have the hustle and bustle. They don't have taxes. You know, in America, you never really
never still got to work.
You never really own anything. Yeah.
You never really own anything in America. You're paying. You have to earn forever because you're always going to be taxed forever. There's places that once you buy, it's yours forever. You know what I'm saying? You have your own crop. You can live off the fat of the land. You can grow your own shit. So there's different that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what them boys who's traveling right now, them niggas with the passport, they're seeing a different aspect of life, a different way of living. A lot of guys give up, who used to have
they're not
big
finding
houses.
a different way of living.
Niggas that's traveling,
they are.
The passport bros are just
cars,
niggas that wasn't
house,
getting pussy here, bro. Come on.
That's
not
a
just
wild
that.
exaggeration
That,
too. Those are niggas that are also exploiting here because they done pumped up here and their dollar is strong.
But it's not just about sex. That's what I'm saying. Like we're making it only about sex because it's black men. I mean, white men been doing it for the longest.
Passport bros is found on getting women from other places. So yes, it is about sex.
It's not just about sex.
But I would say this.
We know plenty of teachers who used to do that. Who used to travel overseas, say they're gonna retire other places. In fact, we got guys in the military.
What are you talking about, Gray? We're talking about passport bros. These are not old guys. They're not old people.
I don't think Passport
Yeah.
Bros has an age limit to it.
Yeah,
though.
And the
there's no
life that
age
they're
limit,
living,
yeah.
they're still living an American lifestyle. They're living an American lifestyle in another country with
Abroad,
American,
yeah.
with American, with
With American
American
money.
money.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not living off the
Not
fat of the
really,
land
no.
like you're talking about. They're not doing these
They got to come
We-
back here and get some more money before they can go
before
back.
they go back again. Exactly. They're not doing what you're talking about, Nate.
Not really, not everyone.
I didn't say they were. I didn't say
I'm
that
talking
they
about
were
this
that.
living off the fat of the land, this
No,
different
I'm saying there's
lifestyle.
people that do that.
Hold
Yeah,
on, hold on, hold
I didn't
on.
put
What
the
are you talking
Passport
about
Bros
living
in that.
off the land? Like, bro, we're not in the medieval days. Like,
Well, there's people that can live off the land. have
outside the
farming,
U.S.,
all that
like
stuff.
they're very advanced too.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. You can have all that. What I'm saying is I don't see.
Yeah, it's
it
different
as-
policies. They like the policies over there better. Like, different culture, all that stuff.
policies, no crime. There's all sorts of shit like that. Like in
Yeah.
Dubai, there's no crime. You can leave your car unlocked. You leave your shit right outside the road. You do all sorts of shit. So that's what I'm saying.
You still have the tradition.
Yeah, you
Tradition
still have
is
traditional
dying.
family. You don't have to worry about. So there's different. There's
Does
different.
Dubai
stuff
not still
that you
have a
go on the
caste
list.
system?
Yeah.
No, that's India. India has a
Caste.
caste system. Yeah, where if you're of a certain last name or born
Like
into
poor
certain,
people,
yeah.
they're going to stay poor forever. You can't change
Yeah.
it. You can't
You're
work
like of
out
that.
of it.
If you're out of that lineage, you're part of that poor caste. No matter how high you ride up, you're like, all right, but you're part of this class. And they feel like how they do it is they feel when they die, you reincarnate into a different caste. Or whatever it is, you're born into whatever caste you're born into. It's a slick way of the powers that be keeping the powers. You're never questioning it.
How the fuck did we get here?
I think you guys were out here saying wild things like America's the only best country in the world type shit.
I thought we was jumping into sports.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I remember. Then we got in this huge tangent about America and shit. So
Get into it. Jalen Hurts, he gets a record-breaking $255 million contract extension from the Eagles, making him the highest paid player in NFL history at an average of $51 million per year.
that's the kind of money Lamar Jackson wants, but niggas is hating on my dog Lamar. Shout out to Jalen Hurts getting his bread, but he's not.
Does Jalen Hurts have a Super Bowl ring? Did he win?
No, he didn't.
No, it wasn't him when the Eagles won.
So is he the best quarterback in the game right now?
No,
I wouldn't say so.
he's not. I don't think he's better than Lamar.
He's not better than Lamar or Kansas City's quarterback.
Mahomes, yeah, he's not.
Mahomes.
So he gets.
That just shows you this crazy money that these people got, and that the NFL is one of the come on. He's probably one of these players that just the go along, get along type of dudes. He's gonna say the right things to get his money. What's his face? Lamar, he's not that dude.
Yeah, Lamar. I think the industry they're trying to make an example of him because Lamar is completely independent of the whole system. He just really goes and plays football because he don't have an agent. He don't have all these people in his pocket.
Oof.
And I think they're gonna try to make an example out of him because you can't let these niggas think they can just come in here and we're gonna deal with them. Nah, you need a middleman.
So is that why he's getting paid the most right now? Because he has no one cutting into it?
No, that's Jalen Hurts is
He's not
the one
getting paid
that
the
got.
most.
Lamar
Okay.
Jackson is the one that deserves this money, but's not getting it because he don't have that middleman.
He's trying to buck the system.
A lot of time you might need that middleman to negotiate and speak on your behalf. But if you could do it on your own, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Why would
It's
I?
like the same thing
Get
with
it on
like these YouTuber what's his face, NBA YoungBoy, or these people who are bigger alone solo than actually signing to a major. People look at them crazy when they sign to a major because they were making plenty of money on their own, right?
Yeah, that's it. Why do I need a middleman to tell you that I want $150 million?
It's not what you want. I mean, to
You
negotiate.
might be able to say it more eloquently.
It's almost like saying, "Why do you need a lawyer?"
Are we playing telephone, bro? I already know what I want, and I'm not taking nothing less. What I need a middleman for that for?
I guess he gonna buy the point, so he can pitch it. He can tell you this shit is insane. I guess there's a reason for it.
Right.
It's the negotiation. You gotta learn how to
They're
negotiate.
negotiating right. You can't be talking to these white folks with a mouthful of gold in your mouth.
Yeah, you gotta have someone come in and advocate on your behalf.
Yeah.
That's where Rich Paul comes in,
Yeah.
Serenade, have Fidel serenade them with a song or two. Plead your case. Lock you in.
All right. What else we got? Speaking of money, you have. Did we talk about this last week? The soccer player
No.
that was married to a woman that's
It feels like
12 years older than him, but I guess then she found out he don't have no assets under his name, so she ain't gonna get nothing.
Yeah, what happened is they've been together for a while, though his wife, who was also 12 years older than him, as they're filing for divorce, they're separating, as they're filing for divorce, she found out, yeah, all these years he's been playing, none of the assets are under his name. Even his paycheck, he had it going to his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And shit is kind of crazy. And in fact, she's a supermodel too. So in fact, now that they're separating, since he has no assets under his name, he might actually be getting half of her assets. You know what I'm saying? I think she's worth like $6 million or some shit like that.
Damn.
It's just thorough.
I think she's worth 120 though.
Or something like that. Either way, he's worth way more. So it's what's crazy is that not only is he gets
how
to
does
hide
that
his
work
bag,
He don't have no assets. So
ain't the judges seeing the same news that we're seeing?
yeah, but on
yeah, that has
paper,
nothing to do with it. It's on paper.
on paper he looks like he don't own shit.
He don't own
And
it. It's not a crime.
she has money.
Yeah.
That is smart.
Is it because it's in that place? If this was happening in America, would it be the same case?
Yeah, that shit
It
would
would probably
fly.
be this. It would
I
probably
just
be
hide
the
my
same
money
shit
in my.
America.
I can
You
just
know
hide
what
my
I
money in my
do?
parents' accounts.
You don't like the paycheck one though. We don't allow that in America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you're a contractor.
That shit
I
would
don't
not
even
happen
understand
in
how you
America.
do that.
Because they I guess they allow the contractor system. It's not like over here where you pay where you're an employee for the team.
Yeah, but he's like an employee too. He was getting like $250,000 checks like every per game, and it was going straight to his mom's account.
That's what I'm saying. They made it seem like he's a contractor, and then they pay him. So I guess I don't know how it broke down like that, or why wouldn't. I think at the very least it's
he needs to give the game. Yeah.
Now,
it's soccer though, so it's international, so different rules protect.
If he's able to get half of her assets,
that's really city boy, right?
City boys up forever.
That nigga not only came up, but he left her worst off. Dog. That nigga really dirty.
That is city boy shit, bro. Like they gonna have to put him in the Raptors, bro. If he gets half her shit, I'm telling you, City Boys, he's gonna be the fucking emblem for City Boys.
Yeah.
Instead of that Jesus piece, we about to get that nigga face on the piece. City Boys up.
Your boy, what's name, was complaining about he needs an increase of his child support. Your boy, Calvin Hunter, Wendy Williams' husband. As you know, I guess she stopped paying him spousal support and shit like that. I guess because she hadn't been working.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying how, I guess this shit done dried up. He deserved more. But, I guess he's supposed to get based off what she was making or some shit. But who knows? I guess he's trying to sue for court, trying to get more.
More child support?
More spousal support or some shit, he flipped it. He's a city boy, and Calvin Hunt's really cut through with it. So I guess, yeah, man, some niggas don't give a fuck.
Spousal support to me is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like we're grown adults. We made it. We had a contract. We were going to be married, and now we broke that contract. Now you go your way. I go my way. Now we'll both be two grown adults living our own separate lives. What is this spousal support?
But
I can understand child support because
what happens if you told your wife you're not working? I'm the only one working, and your job is at the house.
And what you mean, like right now?
That was that old shit. That don't happen that often anymore, though. So
what you mean, like right now?
Yeah.
Right now, if I told my wife I'm not working no more?
No, say you become a millionaire, you do some adventure, you become a millionaire, and you tell your wife, listen, you're not working no more. You stay at home, you take care of the kids.
I got you.
Okay.
I got everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then you decide you want to leave this lady. You don't think you got to give her a severance package?
Yeah, in that case, yeah, because I'm the one that told her to stop working. If she could have been working this whole time, advancing her career, in that case, then yeah. But two grown-ups both having their own career and we separate, I don't need to be supporting you.
Usually she's the one who's leaving. So like when she leaves, like she's to get that, like that's crazy.
Was Wendy Williams' husband, was he not doing anything while she was working? Was he a stay-at-home dad or whatever?
No, he was her agent.
Okay, when he got a job, he needs to be agenting someone else. He knows how to work.
Agent made her make millions, and now he's leaving. And he's like, they're going to be getting a new job and not making millions anymore. And he's able to sustain his lifestyle. They had one kid together.
He got a nice resume. He was Wendy Williams' agent for however many years.
Yeah, that's
I'm sure he can find some more
That's
work.
a big resume builder.
Listen, man, these women have to pony up for their guys. They look like it's bad enough that they're already being divorced. They feel like they're really being played with. Like when a guy's able to get, you say, having a Mary J. Blige. Anytime you see a woman have to pony up for their dude, they always feel like, damn, they're like the laughing stock. Other girls are like, girl, couldn't be me. That's why girls date up. You can't blame me. Like, I'm about to look like nobody. Couldn't be me. That's how
you want to be a boss. That's what happened to bosses.
That's exactly.
You want to be a boss.
Pay the cost.
Boss chick.
You got to pay the cost to be the boss.
You want to be a boss chick. There's some shit that come with boss.
I seen one the other day that a black lady, a black tutor, was talking about how she was engaged to a white guy and just couldn't go through with it. She was like, because I couldn't see if we break up, I'm having a she out earned them too, which is another crazy statistic I think we've seen online. Was the fact that you know how they're saying how, you know, of course we know that more black guys you know, tend to marry out their thing than the black women in general.
That's not true.
More black guys are married to black women. That I know for sure.
No, more interracial marriages is it's a black woman, white man.
I don't know, but whatever.
Really?
Let me break it down before I go on saying. What I'm saying is, whatever they're saying is that I know black men are more prone to date outside the race. Black women are not as prone. Black women are the most loyal to black men.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. I know that much is true. That's the number.
Yeah,
You know
overall,
That's over every race, though.
That's every race. Overall, you're more loyal to your race. The women are more loyal to that race or nationality. But when it comes to dating out and marrying out,
well, it's hers for her. It's to her detriment. They're looking at it because she's also the only one in her race that out earns her dude and now degrees him and everything else. Of course, Gray doesn't like that part of the math, but
it's not that I don't like. It's just not true. Where you getting these information
that's
from?
the
It's
data.
just not true.
That's the same people that give the other data.
From where?
Whatever data they when they would give
Let's
you.
not drag this on from last time. Let's not drag this on.
Yeah, but for example, she was saying she couldn't see if they get a divorce. She couldn't see herself paying alimony to a white guy. So that's like double the slap in the face.
That's like reverse. That's like reverse reparations.
She's like, I cannot do it. I'm like, damn.
Reverse reps.
Yeah, white guys, I really got them now. I got them out the field, but they still paying me. That shit is wrong. You know, then ain't Holly Berry doing some shit like that? Holly Berry paying her ex, right?
He's saying I don't even like her, but I'm taxing her.
Yeah, I'm still taxing her though. Yeah, I ain't got a whip her, but I'm still taxing her.
I don't even like black, but I'm taxing her. I'm like,
so yeah, so she said she couldn't go through it for that matter, but yeah, that's just kind of crazy.
Well, you know, experience, man.
That looks like. Oh, in sports, you got the NBA playoffs is going on at the moment. Who y'all got for the West?
I would like to see the Lakers. I know their odds aren't there, but
so in the West, Denver's playing Minnesota. I think they're up like 2-0 on Minnesota right now.
What you got?
Denver's gonna beat Minnesota easy. Phoenix is playing LA. They actually had a game on tonight. I don't even know who won. So before they were tied 1-1 before, but I don't know who won that game. Kawhi was out, so he didn't play.
Kawhi taking load management in the middle of playoffs?
I think they say he fucked up his ankle or something like that. Or leg, it was a knee injury or something like that.
Yeah, without Kawhi Leonard, there's no chance they're gonna beat Phoenix.
And PG was already out. Paul George was already out.
Yeah, it's over.
Without those two
but
superstars.
Westbrook's been hooping though.
Yeah, but Westbrook ain't gonna.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
He's proven that he can't do it as the main guy.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, without Kawhi. But I'm saying that now. But I don't even know who won tonight. So who knows? Sacramento's playing Golden State. I think that's the best series I've been seeing so far. Sacramento, Golden State.
Those have been exciting games.
What is that so far?
Right
It's
now,
2-0.
Sacramento's up 2-0. This is Steph Curry's first time being down 0-2 in the playoffs in his whole career.
Interesting.
Draymond got suspended for game 3 after stomping on Sabonis's chest.
He's got like a 3-game suspension, right? Or
So
two?
who
No,
did
it's
you
just
say?
a one-game
one game
suspension.
You said game
Wasn't
3?
it higher earlier? Did they bring it down?
No, it was 4 game. A lot of people thinking it's a 3-game suspension, but no, he's suspended for game 3
Okay.
of
Yeah.
the series. I think
I
that's
thought it
where
was
people
4
are
game.
getting the confusion.
Yeah, that's why I
from.
thought it was a 4-game suspension. I was like,
Oh,
that.
3-game suspension. That's wild.
Yeah, that's what, like during the playoff. I like, bro, he
That's
done
a whole
fucked up the
series.
back. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I thought. I was like, he done fucked it up.
Damn.
Yeah, he got suspended 1 game. Did y'all see the play?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
it.
Yeah. Step on dude chest.
Yeah, so dude grabbed his ankle,
Yeah.
which he got a flagrant for, or he got a technical for, and then Draymond ripped his leg out of the dude's arms and stomped on his chest and then jumped up in the air like kind of like flopping the shoulder like this dude was holding my ankle.
All right. But
Terrible actors.
when someone grabs your leg, what you expect people to do? I'm a kick. That's
Yeah,
just
that's
natural reaction, bro. If a nigga
Yeah,
grab your legs, you
and
kick it.
Sabonis knew that. And Sabonis knew that.
Because he could have got injured too. Yeah.
'Cause apparently he did get injured because he said he has like some type of sternum contusion or something like that. And he might miss game 3.
Damn. I mean, well, he was guaranteed to miss it.
No, I'm talking about
Fucking
Sabonis,
300-pound
the
player
dude that got
fucking
his
step on your
chest.
chest.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about Sabonis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
motherfucker's 300-pound stepping on you. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, I thought that nigga broke a rib, bro. Because how he was on the floor for that long, I was like, oh shit, Draymond done broke this nigga rib.
Exactly.
Possibly, but then they saw clips of him bumping up, chest bumping his teammates after he gets up.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly after he had this contusion, but who knows?
Yeah. So
I
out the
think
West,
it was
I'm
like
hoping
Denver.
Lakers gonna make it out the West, but I can see Denver making it to the finals out the West.
Yeah, I said the same too.
Memphis Lakers just lost to Memphis. They're down, or they're tied 1-1
It's
right now.
1-1. And the
Yeah,
series
but
goes
they
back
lost
to
to
LA.
they lost to Memphis without Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
Lakers
think
play
Lakers,
with a full roster right now.
I think Lakers is gonna win that series. It's probably I say it goes to 6.
They got the full roster right now.
Yeah, but AD is just so soft. He's just ridiculously soft. I don't like to call
They
him
getting
soft, but
hurt,
he's just so
dog.
soft. It's
They
ridiculous.
get-
It's crazy to me how this dude, I think it was game 2. I'm not sure which game it was, but the game where he like grabs his arm, something happens to his arm and he starts looking up at the cameras talking about something. I can't move my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't feel my
Can't feel
arm.
his arm. Yeah, he had a nerve.
If you can't feel your arm, you need to be headed to the hospital.
That's how
Not
I got
going
yeah.
to play the rest of the game, crossing people up, dunking, dropping 40 points. There's no way. How you go from I can't feel my arm to dropping 30 plus points?
That nigga just being dramatic, bro.
That's it. Too dramatic.
So all right, that was the West. What about the East? Who y'all got in the East?
For me, I think I got Boston. I think Boston's gonna come out on top. Between
Boston's always a good team. They've always been good for the last few years.
That's true. Celtics.
But Joel Embiid, when I see this dude play, I'm like, this guy is literally he. I don't know how he's not better than KD. He can do everything KD can do, but he's like 75 pounds heavier.
That's who
Getting the post, mixing people up in the post.
That's who I think is gonna make it to the finals in the East. Is gonna be Philadelphia and Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee looks really good, but they're playing against the Heat. The Heat's my team too. But that other game the other night, they were up like 80. They scored 80 at halftime.
Sheesh.
Game 2.
Game 2, yeah.
In Milwaukee without Giannis.
Yeah, so I got Milwaukee coming out of that series and make it to the Eastern Finals versus Philadelphia, and I got Philadelphia for the win. So my finals is gonna be Philadelphia versus Denver.
Denver?
Yeah, Denver's coming out the West, bro.
You think so?
Denver's coming out the West.
Joker to me.
I wish it was the Lakers, but Denver's coming out the West.
Joker to me, he's like the new James Harden. He balls during the regular season. Postseason comes, nowhere to be found. Big games, disappears. I don't know if he's gonna make it. I don't know if he's gonna make it out of the West.
So who you think would beat Denver? Because they're either playing Phoenix or LA next.
Either one of those teams can beat Denver.
You saying Clippers beating Denver?
The Clippers can beat Denver, yes.
Without
if they're
Kawhi,
healthy, if they have Kawhi, PG, Westbrook, Zubats, yeah, they can beat Denver.
Yeah, I see that. If LA Clippers come out with full roster and everybody healthy, they'll beat Denver. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
That's probably not gonna happen. I'm not sure. It's PG and Kawhi, they just can't stay healthy. What would be crazy to me if Sacramento goes all the way?
Yeah, that would be some crazy shit because they're like the youngest team, right?
It's the youngest team. This is their first time making the playoffs since like
06.
in 16 years or something like that.
Since
Weber.
06. All right, what else we got? Or y'all still on sports?
Yeah, that's it. We'll talk about more of the playoffs. We still got a couple rounds left.
Yeah, we still got about at least 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, a month of playoffs.
Yeah, still early in the first round.
All right, y'all got any recommendations for this week?
Recommendation. What I have. What did I recommend last week? Did I recommend the Don Trip already?
Yeah, you already did that.
Don Trip, yeah.
That was the Don Trip, the devil I know. This week, what music am I on?
Triple J?
Yeah, I'll go with the Triple J, the new album, the Nim. Fire. I'll listen to that especially. Yeah, that'll be my recommendation this week.
Let me see. I started watching. I guess my recommendation would be this movie on Netflix called Beef. It's a series, I believe.
Yeah, it's been ringing off online. Yeah. Beef,
that shit is hilarious. Shit, the pettiness that they go through for this whole beef shit is hilarious. So I'd recommend that. And it's Asian folks.
Who is this beefing?
It's like Asian, bro. It's Asian people. So if you
is this reality TV? Is this real people? Or is this like
no? It's a series. It's a series.
Okay, an actual show.
Yeah, it's an actual show called Beef on Netflix. I'd recommend that this week.
Okay.
What you got for us, Swerve?
My recommendation was, I don't know if this place is everywhere. I didn't even look it up, but we was in Tampa. We went to this place called the Peach Cobbler Factory. Great peach cobbler. All different types of cobbler, different desserts and stuff. They got pies, cookies. Not pies. They got cookies, puddings, cobblers, different strawberry cobbler. You can add extra crust, pralines, ice cream on the side. Shit's delicious. So if you're in Tampa, look it up. The peach cobbler. I don't know if it's everywhere, but yeah, definitely look that up.
Definitely sticking to the script of the 420 recommendation.
Yeah, that's what I would have right now. If I wish I had some right now, Peach Cobbler Factory.
All right, Gray, you got any recommendations for this week?
Yeah, I was just scrolling YouTube. I saw this. It's some of the videos of what's his name, Dr. Juwanza Kunjufu. Yeah, I think every parent's kids should watch it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of positive information. It really give you why we are where we at. You know what I'm saying? And how we could improve and be better. So to reduce some of the shit that's happening in a lot of cities like Chicago, LA.
It sound like some conspiracy theory shit.
Yeah, what is it?
It's information.
It's such a generalization. What do they actually?
No, it talks about improving for mainly for black kids, black people, to improve their reading skills, thinking skills, all that stuff.
Sounds like colors, bro.
Let me find out the reading sheet behind it.
Sound like some reading sheet.
I don't know about him. I'll say he more aligned with Umar.
Same shit.
But he's more more positive.
Okay. Y'all got anything else we need to hit before we get up out of here?
I think that's it, dog.
Yeah,
All right,
Sign us out.
I like it.
all right, folks. You already know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram. That's Absurd Pod on Twitter. That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook. And you know you can always drop an email at that'sabsurdpodcast@gmail.com. And you know the voice line is always open. That voice line, you can either send a text message, leave a voicemail. That phone number is 407-960-76. 407-960-76.
Why does he keep trying to stop to try to throw off?
He's trying to see if you know it.